Chat, hope you guys sit back and enjoy. We're going to get into this. We do have a pistol round coming in on the first map. FaZe going with the double set of utility. As per usual, it's kind of something that they like to do. They've been, well, I mean, actually, a lot of pistols have 2 sets of utility. One going towards Palace, and let's see what Kerrigan's up to. Going towards Apps by himself, he does have a smoke flash. On the other side of things, Twist has a smoke molly. Smoke coming in now, and I'm not sure if they're going to go off of this or if this is a fake, because Kerrigan does have that other set of utility in towards B. Jungle smoke thrown. History doesn't see anything. They're just patiently waiting. Kerrigan now decides to throw his smoke. It's just a double fake. Double flash is coming over. Let's see what the rotate looks like. Are they going to rotate? It does look like they've rotated. A site is completely open, free for the taking. A pretty good start to this pistol round. They should know pretty soon now that everybody is on A, and History just needs to kind of hold on to this map control. If FaZe is able to get CT, it's very difficult for them to win this. In the meantime, Kerrigan might get caught by Cowes. He does. Man advantage for Red Canids. Grouping up towards CT now. This is where the fights are going to come down. The round's decided here. Let's see how this goes. The excitement of the round. Everybody's brawling. Jacob bouncing back and forth, decides to think better of it, but they're in the middle of the open. I don't know what they're going to do. There's 3 people peeking, and that's a pistol round victory for Red Canids. Yeah, the post plan. I feel like you have to live or die by CT there. I don't know how we get around that. Like, trying to get away from CT, like, with no extra util, like, that's just asking for it. But fair enough. I like how Red Canids played that. Go take care of Kerrigan first. You have the 5v4 advantage. That's clean. That is clean. What's up, Alex? Yeah, Simple's team did not make the major, no. Sorry for the misunderstanding. You told the FaZe game is over and you were late and I found myself banned. Does this deserve a ban? Can you please explain? You got banned because you spoiled. The game was still live in GoTV, and then you got banned, but because you've been here a few times, I unbanned you and said, please don't spoil, even though the main broadcast has said the result, that we haven't seen it because we're on a 3-minute delay. That's the explanation. Round number 2, we have just a deco for FaZe. Of course, they're known for this. Have a couple of strong individual aimers, see if they can pull off any magic. In the meantime, hope you guys are having a good day. It's a nice early morning here in Chicago. It's snowing just a little bit. I don't think we have any snow on the ground yet, but it's going to be an interesting Thanksgiving. That's tomorrow, by the way, in case you guys forgot. I did. I don't keep track of these things because I don't go outside, so it's easy to forget. Now, you're good, Farouk. That's why you got unbanned. Yeah. So the idea for these kinds of rounds typically is that FaZe wants to bleed out some of the utility if they can, because all of the reinvestments for the CTs will be much appreciated. If they can get a kill, that's really good. If they get a bomb plant, that's like best case. Obviously, best case is winning, but let's be real. No pro team is going to give up a deco. It's very hard for that to happen. Like, they have to make some egregious mistakes, and it does happen occasionally, but like I don't expect that to happen here today. Not right now. And just kind of working their deegs in towards mid. Let's see what Frozen's cooking. He ain't cooking anything. Yep, that's everybody going down. Jacob gets one. Yeah, there you go. Pretty clean. You could take 1 death on this round. I think that's fine. It's an even trade. Hold on, let me pull up my Kick chat again. I am live on Kick as well, I think. Am I not? I am live on Kick as well, if anybody wants to watch over there. I don't blame me if you don't. We're here on all platforms today. First gun round of the game. FaZe going for their traditional mid control. We've watched a billion FaZe games at this point. We know how they like to do it. Top, mid smoke, window smoke, and they're just going to throw some utility. In the meantime, they're going to give Jacob some time to work up underpass. Of course, if he can get up under, then it makes taking towards connector a lot easier. Kerrigan now coming towards the top of boxes. It's pretty standard. We do have 1 lurk, that being Frozen. He's monitoring the A-ramp push as well as Palace. And here comes the actual action in the round. Window, re-smoke. Maybe you have a boost coming in towards window. We'll see. And just look at the way Red Canids is playing this. Very passive on mid. They're letting FaZe take mid. It's okay. They can have it, because what you'll normally see in a round like this is you just play for sites, i.e. somebody will take ramp control. And as I say that, here comes Venom Zero with the flash from drop. Taking ramp control, getting some info. They're happy to give this. It's the push-pull dynamic of CS. And they've also taken apartments. They've given FaZe mid, and now they have all the extremities. Now, we do have that window boost in. Cowes seemingly aware of this. We do have an A finish coming in for FaZe. But Red Canids knows this. Oh no, Twist lines them up. Timing there. Fantastic work from him, and that's going to be a clean round from FaZe. Unless Venom Zero puts on something crazy. He doesn't. It was a good round, though. That was a good round. I like that round from FaZe and Red Canids. They just got timinged in window. But yeah, that was pretty clean. And remember, we're doing this in real time. We can't rewind. So if I do get something wrong, my apologies. It's only what you can do when you're getting one chance to say everything that you say. So crazy. What's up, Sav? That's not timing, that's being lazy and not clearing window. Disagree. You could clear window here, but they know that they're coming up connector, and clearing window takes time. Plus, if somebody's sitting here underpass or is in like ladder room, which I don't know if was possible or not without rewinding, it is a little bit riskier. Plus, they are aware of the boost. They're just not expecting him to already be inside. It's just timing, because he was looking, but they lined up, and it just, yeah, just timing. I wouldn't necessarily call it lazy in the first gun round. They had the info, right? Yeah, CSTV has a 3-minute delay. That's just default for everything, so it's just how it goes. This is how it is. I don't know. It's the way that Gaben intended it to go. Still a little lazy. I mean, a tiny bit. Like, you know, at the major, that is a detail that will lose you around. So I guess. Just some standard mid control for both teams. We have 4 people for FaZe at top mid, and Molly towards under. That's not supposed to go connector. Coming up fast, actually. And Red Canids have this crossfire, 1 connector and 1 towards Cat. But when that top connector comes up, Cowes needs to back up because he knows that his teammate can't help him anymore. So again, mid control granted. They hear it with numbers. What's Red Canids going to do? You can see this very, very obvious how it works now, right? You take mid, and you take an extremity. Venom Zero, jiggling ramp. This is good enough info. We have Shay getting in towards apartments. Everything is exactly how it should be. Now, Red Canids have a second option, which is after FaZe step out of mid, they will most normally go back and re-clear one of these. So while this timing is up, they could come and re-clear mid, and you'll see that later on, I'm sure, where they'll get in connector and cat, and they'll get a flash over and come clear mid and look for the lurker. That's not happening in this instance. They're happy with the information that they have. They're playing for the split. They're confident that they can hold it this time. Smoke towards ramp, 45 seconds. It's not a great position for Venom Zero. This is why you need to get info. Like, they should be getting info on mid here so that they can make an educated read on which site they could be going to. They're just gambling. They're hoping that Venom Zero can get 2 here. It's not the best call in the world, but they have gamble stacked B. If they go A, they'll save. It's an acceptable way to play the round, of course. It's just not as proactive as you would like. Coming out A, Venom Zero doesn't get 1. Drop goes down. The save comes in. So far, so good for FaZe. So you got to try to be as dynamic as you can on CT side. And yes, it can be predictable, which is why you see Red Canids go for this gamble stack here, because maybe FaZe was like playing for this mid re-aggression and holding for it. And that could be like you're playing right into their hand. But obviously, with us being able to see the radar, it looks obvious, like, oh, they just go re-clear mid on this timing. So there is some pressure. It's not all like this or that, not black and white. But I would have loved to see them try to get that info back. Good thing Frozen's practicing his spray control. He might need that later. Someone's going to have to hit a crazy transfer later on this game. I guarantee it. Now, here's the question. Red Canids, Hero M4, FAMAS, and MP9. What do you do with the Hero M4? I'll ask you, chat. What would you like to see happen? Me, personally, I'd like to see an underpass boost. Maybe get him in under. Maybe have him boosted in towards ladder early. Try to keep him in an area where a lot of people are going to be. Let's see what they decide to do. Going mid. Jumping under. This is fine. Almost. They're just baiting the pistol. It's not a bad way of playing it. Molly goes towards under. History in trouble now. Yeah, caught by Frozen. Told you need to practice that spray control. Ends up working out. It was a nice try. I like that. And getting active, trying to find somebody lurking in apartments solo. I don't hate that. I mean, they've lost the round at this point, right? Maybe Cowes catches the bomb here, but like, you know, not terrible. Well, does get 1. MP9's here. Yeah, not this time. Okay, 3 for FaZe. They're looking a lot better today than they did yesterday. Remember, this is a best of 3. So this is going to be a real chance for FaZe to prove themselves. Their map pool is probably better than Red Canids. They should never lose this game. Quite frankly, they should never lose this game. Guys, it's pretty boring without casters. I'm trying my best to fill the dead time. I really do need you guys to let me know if we have any criticisms or if there's anything that you want me to add. If I could add like elevator music in the background or something. Well, the problem is that you guys hear me talking and I just feel like I'm yapping. And if I'm quiet, there's no noise, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are probably cool with it, but like I have nothing. So I just need you guys to let me know. Saving the FAMAS, it's not the best, but it will help their buy a Molotov actually. That's actually a really good find. That almost makes up for this being a FAMAS. A T Molly to save. And he's got a kit now as well. This is actually not too bad. I'm gonna save 500 on the Molly, 400 on the kit. That evens out. It's basically saving an M4 right now. This is beautiful. We need 2 Austins. That would be nice, yeah. I don't know if you guys could handle how much yap that would be. Yeah, he's got enough. He could drop an M4 too, but he doesn't need to. That's actually going to be really important, that save, because now if they lose a round, he did end up dropping the FAMAS, but Shay's got an extra 2,000 now, so that could be the first op that we're seeing. And speaking of the first op, we actually have it on the server. Mr. Broccoli has it now, coming in towards mid. Again, FaZe is a very mid-centric team, coming in with the top mid smoke, boosted over connector smoke, or connector Molly missed. I've never seen it miss like that before. Looking. Broki's had a pretty rough event so far. I actually just saw a stat today that out of the top 16 teams in the world, he is the worst rated opera on every team. So it's not been a good year for Broki, but maybe he can turn it around. There's still plenty of time. Oh, and speaking of which, earlier I talked about the mid re-clear. It looks like we're seeing Red Canids going for a mid re-clear. Molly towards underpass, the swing and the flash is perfect. Broki hits the shot, but gets immediately traded. It's just on to Jacob to pick up the pieces. He can't do it. Perfect round from Red Canids. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That mid re-clear on that timing is perfect. So remember, I just told you a while ago, if you take mid, you either take the extremities or you fight from Cat and Con and you go for the mid re-clear. Molly under, flash over. FaZe were not ready for that. It was a perfect time to call that. That's a beautiful way to win the gun round, and they collect the op and build the money. Oh, yes. I love that. I'm not hating for I'm not hating on FaZe. I just, you know, I really anyway, history. He's got his first stop now. Makes the cat jump, and he's holding for that donk peek in front of the top boxes, top mid smoke lurk, and very dominant information. Actually, very similar to the Furia round versus Falcons. When you have the op short and you don't see anything, you might end up being able to rotate towards A. In the meantime, FaZe actually going for an A contact here. I don't know if they have util or if they're just gonna. Seems like they don't know what they're gonna do. Backing up, Kerrigan might have heard something. I don't know. Twist came back to help Kerrigan, so I wonder if he thinks he heard something. Setting up util now. Broki is going to throw over his util. Here it is. By the way, that's a really good way of doing it. You throw it farther back here, so you don't have to make the jump to throw it up, because if somebody's under belt, they can actually hear that. So good play from Broki. Small details. Here comes the hit. Watch this from Jacob's POV. Molly sandwich. Wait for the flashes, wait for the smokes to go, and now we're out. Here's him ticking on balcony. Jacob, bounty hunter, goes for the kill. Not going to pick it up. The Kerrigan gets the trade drop, finds one from triple. They're in a pretty bad position here, FaZe. They need to get out. Cowas ran through. Here comes the flash over top. Frozen saw it a mile away and dodged it. Breaks the smoke, catches him. Default. Well played from history. And Broki is in a 1-on-2 situation now. Bomb down, 39 HP, and history shuts him down. Beautiful round from Red Canids. Ooh. You were able to hear in-game casting at some point in CS history? Yes. In CSGO, you could. You could. He knows his jungle still peaks that? Yes, but let's not be too hard on Broki. He's in a 1-on-2. He peaks the offer because he has to get a kill early on. The longer that he waits without peeking, the more likely they are to be creeping up on him and catching timings. So he needs to try to isolate and make it a 1-on-1 as fast as he can. And Yeah, he just took the fight on the one person he knew where he was. It's okay. He just missed the shot. That's more what I'm worried about. He just missed the shot. You know, if that's like Monacy in the clutch, he peeks him, out-ops him, and then he's in a 1v1. You know what I mean? It goes 50-50. And by the way, the guy on YouTube chat says, your content's been getting really good the past years, man. I appreciate that, man. Much love, man. Appreciate you. Trying to bring this on a live broadcast. Again, I am watching on Kick as well. I'm only saying that because after I'm done watching the GoTV for this game, I am going to switch to watching the official stream. I have permission to watch the official stream, but only on Kick. So I'll have to close my YouTube stream. I'll have to close my Twitch stream, and we'll just watch the stream on Kick. But we're going to do this first because I really want to be in the server so I can do analysis as it's happening, because you guys know I like to do demo reviews, and this is just the best way to do it. I'm doing it live. I get the excitement of it, not knowing what's going on. Speaking of which, history, jumping in towards top mid. He smokes bottom con just so he can get away if he needs to. There it is. Perfect stuff. Red Canids is fighting way more aggressive in mid. We actually are going to see a mid brawl here. Leg for history onto Kerrigan. Cowas gets some info. That nade could be the end. Jacob eats it. So far, so good. We have a mid re-clear looking like it's about to come through. Venom Zero any second should be getting in towards connector. And Cowas actually smokes himself off. That's going to slow things down for both sides. They're just both going to have to wait that smoke out now. More nade damage exchange. Molly under. They're trying to make FaZe a little bit weary of the mid re-clear. This is exactly what I talked about before, but you see that second player is coming over. We're about to see it. The boost is up. Which one is Cowas? He's number 3. Spotting Jacob in towards bottom connector. That's all they need. They don't even need to commit with this full mid re-clear now. Cowas has a really good spot. History is holding for anybody walking up on him. He gets the kill. This is just falling apart for FaZe. This is basic CS that Red Canids is playing. Kerrigan jumping around, making a lot of noise. Twist is trying to walk up, but Kerrigan is going to get caught. Can Twist get the trade? He can, but there's just nobody else to help him. It's just Frozen alone in a 1-on-4. Now he's good. I would say the best on FaZe, but is it enough to win this clutch? Quesarado did it. But no, he can't do it. Another beautiful round for Red Canids. I'm just surprised that FaZe is getting there and they can't disrupt this idea. Like, obviously, Red Canids is just kind of trying to play with FaZe. That was a second timing mid re-clear. I know it's getting really nerdy, but they did throw the util and then they didn't actually peek with it. So FaZe was probably like, oh, they're just pretending. But then that boost comes in and then it's just all downhill from there. It's really, really smart stuff. Eco for FaZe. Why you throw a nade away at the end of the round? Don't know. Didn't see it. I might have been watching it, but I didn't see it. This is Red Canids map pick. It's actually not. This is FaZe's map pick. They are creeping up Cat. They got a lot of map control here. Actually, Cowas might be in trouble. He might be. He does go down, but there is still 2 players over here for Red Canids, so let's see what happens. Kerrigan's trying to make some money moves out of apartments, but he actually does catch an interesting timing, but Shay gets him, and there you go. It got interesting for a second. It did get interesting for a second. You fuck up the pick'ems? Bro, everybody fucked up the pick'ems, man. Nice try. I want the best for Frozen, but the rest of the guys on FaZe, like, I don't know. Guys, this is actually really bad. Like, I need to remind you guys, this is an elimination match. Like, if FaZe lose this, they're out of the major at top 32. Like, oh no, dude. Wait, did the server just crash? I don't know how FaZe lost the gun round. Let's just use our imagination. I saw some people tweeting yesterday that that was happening. The GoTV crashing was happening a lot. Let's hope that that doesn't happen again, because that was annoying. Let's see. FaZe lost 4 alive for Red Canids. Whatever happened, it was a massacre. That's all I could say. Whatever happened, it was a massacre. Okay. Another eco here for FaZe. I mean, they have some utility. They need to win the round, bro. Like, they can't win this one most likely, but they need to try to make it convincing. They have to try. And window smoke gap? Did he block it? I didn't catch that. Did he block that? I think he did. He must have. There's no way. Brokey got a triple collab on his own team. If that's true, that's hilarious. Almost. I don't think that that's true, though. You're just trolling. Guys, anyway, what I was saying is, this is an elimination match. This is really bad for FaZe. Like, it's even worse now. Even though we missed that gun round, like, this is not good. Okay. Now anti-eco with some utility here for FaZe. The idea is pretty straightforward. Look at that. He broke the window smoke, and so it would break the vent. Now he can drop out onto the bricks later. That's a small detail that could be big later on. Cowes finds Kerrigan, knows that they're coming up towards Khan. Frozen, actually, he might go down here. He's kind of overstepped. Drop gets caught in Khan. 2v3 now, and I don't think that this is a FaZe advantage, but it's definitely not bad. And hold on, wait a minute. Broccoli hears him rotating market. I think he knows that B is open. If Jacob just gets one single kill here, it could be enough for Brokey to be in the clutch. Maybe too much to ask. Brokey 1v3. He's got a molly. Could still get the bomb down, but I think Shay is already on his ass. I don't know how Brokey would get away with. There we go. That could be all you need. Brokey, you got to be good for something, big dog. I believe right here. This is the... Oh! I wanted to believe. I wanted to believe. No stream on Kick this time. I am live on Kick right now. I am live on Kick. I am live on YouTube. I am live on Twitch. All right, here we go. Final round of the half. Brokey has another op. We'll have to see where he's at. Walking towards ramp, waiting for a stair swing. Seems pretty natural. In the meantime, History goes for the duel and catches him off guard. Yeah, okay. Well, you know, I was going to say in the meantime we have somebody walking underpass, and I didn't even realize the History was going for that fight. Well, that's not good. Brokey down. What's the mid round here? Kerrigan probably just calls for a B contact. Hold on. Shay is actually in the smoke here. This is a very abnormal play. Is Twist ready for it? No, of course not. And that's just because it's such a weird play to make. Jacob can't get the trade. Ugh. Guys, this is bad. This is really bad. It's just Frozen and Kerrigan. The only two remaining from, well, I guess Brokey technically, but the only two remaining from last year. Wishing Rain was still here right now. Me too, man. Frozen 1v5. We'll just look at the scoreboard in the meantime. It's bleak. Brokey 2, Kerrigan 1. Guys, this is just sad. Like, this is really just sad. We have a 3-minute break. I'm going to run ads on Twitch just because I don't want you to get ads during the game. I guess it's not over yet. You know, FaZe get to play CT side now. Second pistol round has started. And it's looking rough. It's looking rough. Let's see what we have here. We have Broccoli with dualies. We got some early info for Jacob about a peak underpass. Frozen's baiting for Broccoli. Let's see what happens here. Twist has full info mid. Kerrigan's just hiding B. This is it, Brokey. This is your chance to save FaZe. It's all on you, big dog. Jacob's cleared. Oh, observer. Jacob's cleared apps. Brokey gets one. He's in a lot of trouble. Twist does find one as well. And Brokey now hears him on top of him. He's just playing with him. And Brokey somehow he's pulled off a miracle. History can't win the clutch. Wow. They needed that bad. They needed that really bad. I'm not going to lie. They needed that so bad. Sorry I missed the first one on that. Observing is hard. Bro, can you answer? Do you think they should have kept simple? My friend, my brother, I have answered that question a billion times. Yes, I've been very outspoken about they should have kept simple, should have kept rain. Sorry for not answering in the middle of this. We have a full eco here. Red Canids, of course, you know what they are looking for. They're looking for any utility expended. Well, I say that, but FaZe didn't even really buy util. This is just a armor M4. Yeah, so Red Canids is looking for kills at this point. I don't know. Uh-oh, we gotta be careful. I don't want to crash again. Yeah, there's no util to be thrown because FaZe didn't buy any. I mean, they bought a couple smokes, but that's crazy. Rookie's back. I wouldn't go that far. I definitely wouldn't go that far. What is that, a decoy? It is a smoke. I didn't realize I had one. We are getting most of the util out of FaZe, so yeah, this is already a net positive for Red Canids in my opinion. If they could get one kill and a bomb plant, that's best case. He's got a triple. He's back. Hold on, let me check the scoreboard. Yeah, shit, you're right. Kerrigan's 1 in 9. Guys, it is indefensible in my opinion. Wait, Jacob's getting his. Not bad. 5 alive is the best case. Guys, it's indefensible. We're talking about red Canids. No shade at red Canids. We're talking about FaZe though. Like, this is indefensible. I don't know how this is. How can you be 1-9 in this situation? This is an elimination match at the major. All right, here we go. Maybe an early A exec for red Canids coming down here. Do actually see them just contacting up. Wait, which one's Cowiz? Cowiz is right here. Creeping up. There's 3 people here. Oh, the brawl comes in, and it does actually even out here. Frozen's all alone under balcony, but I think if you're red Canids, you just hit the brakes. Get that info. 2 people towards A. Shay could just... If he can hear Kerrigan rotate out, this is best case. But I think he's too far to hear that. 3v3. This is where the mind games really start. This is where the good teams separate the bad teams here. Or you separate the good teams from the bad teams. Let's see this mid timing. Brokey misses it. Brokey misses it, and now Shay can get in towards connector. Brokey's still aware of that possibility though. They're making noise towards ramp. Let's see if Brokey gets this kill. They're right next to each other. No, you. Frozen all alone now on the site. Kerrigan rotating, knife out. He has to get this kill. Red Canids might have overcooked this round though. Frozen in a 1-on-3. He has the timing here. He's already at B. He knows they're coming here. It's the only thing that makes sense based off why that guy was playing that way in window. This is an easy round to lose for red Canids. Frozen, the only good player on FaZe right now. Because he outplay himself. Playing towards E-Box, gets the first one. History, gets the trade. So unfortunate. Nice try from Frozen. We'll give it a clap for Frozen, but guys, FaZe is dead. Yeah, FaZe is dead. That's the round I think that really locks it in my mind, like they're done for. And they call a timeout after. I actually like that. Calling a timeout, 1 alive. You guys know the money. Not great. 1 alive. They have to reinvest a bunch. There's going to be some compromises made. Look at this guy is 3,300. Probably some Galils coming in. A chance for FaZe to claw it back. They could thank Frozen for that because he got those 2. It's going to be a weird round here. You know, I don't even know if red Canids have the advantage. I mean, they will have util advantage, but Brokey has an op. Okay, red Canids have... Are we for real right now? Are we for serious? Again? Again? My game just crashed. Dude, this is so fucking stupid, man. Early exec here. Interesting position. We have no sound. Sorry. I'm trying to fix it on the fly. Stuck in towards sandwich. Jacob does get one. Back against the wall now, and he's going to get swiftly traded. Broccoli needs to help out here. Twist found one in towards Palace. It should be around for FaZe. They went for an early A exec. It's not working out. Brokey's actually rotating now. Red Canids walked out A. They'd have a perfect timing, but... FaZe, this is a good call. Re-clearing mid, looking for a potential lurker. There's nobody home, though, and now they're actually going to get Twist inserted in towards top mid. But he is going to miss the timing on them making it towards TV room, but maybe Frozen won't. This is a good place for him to be, but if Red Canids check him, he might be fucked. They're not going to check him. He has perfect timing. This is a 3-man spray down for Frozen. Just look to the left. Oh, no! And now it's just Kerrigan. 1 and 10. He has to get one from jail. He has to. Brokey serves distraction. FaZe win the round off the back of Brokey hitting 2. Wow. I wish we saw the beginning of that round. Guys, I'm not trying to flame, but these are very unfortunate times for our great leader. Full eco again. I like this. Discipline from red Canids. They know they've lost this any sort of advantage they had off that round. This game is, unfortunately for them, losable. They have to be very careful with their money. That's how I feel about this round. This is Kerrigan's chance to get some ecos. Kerrigan has to get one. Like, it's served up for him. They have scooped out the fucking pudding and they're forcing him to eat right here. If he doesn't get one here, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what the fuck to say. This is the most exciting moment for Kerrigan in this map. Is he gonna get it done? Is he? He's got to. There's no way he doesn't, right? Oh, he gets 3. There we go. Needed that, didn't he? He did need that. Now, jokes aside, the money is actually going to be really good for Kerrigan off of that. He got 3 with the MP9. It's going to even things out a little bit. There we go. Round of applause. Kerrigan. 3 Glock kills. Nice. Okay, Red Canids, a must-win round here to make sure this doesn't get any closer than it needs to be. They're probably feeling a little bit of pressure. You know, you have FaZe against the ropes. You have the potential to alter CS history if you win this series. Like, if you win this map, you will literally kill FaZe. Like, FaZe's kill if you win this. And you have the power to do it. They're going to go for an early A exec. I like this a ton. But FaZe isn't actually fighting for mid, so this is a good position for both of them to be in. Jacob does get one on the A-hold now, but he is alone. Nade coming through from Twist. It doesn't actually break the smoke, and Frozen's been found, or sorry, Jacob's been found in the meantime. Twist shoots Brokey. Does a pretty good amount of damage to him as well. CT control taken, and that smoke is going to make it very uncomfortable. Frozen is just going to try to get through with the flash here, but he gets shut down right away. I don't know what you do if you're on FaZe, but I think it starts with an S and ends with an Ave. Shoot. Shoot. Nah. I shouldn't have said that. It starts with an S and ends with an Ave. I should have said it starts with a C and ends with a get rain back. But it's too late. Rain is on to better things. I don't even want Rain to come back to FaZe because Rain is better off without them. He has proved that he was the only reason that FaZe was able to be competitive. He has single-handedly, by not being here, proved that FaZe was only competitive because of him. And that's not a joke. So he's on to bigger and better things. Now, the money situation for FaZe isn't terrible, but you do notice Venom Zero with the Mac 10. Did he have that last round? Can anyone confirm? I don't think he did. Did he? He's looking down. You know what that is? That's a universal sign of a B-rush. He's accepted his fate. That's got to be what that is, right? He bought the Mac. Universal sign. He's going. This has to be what it is, right? All right, let's see. Is it going to be a B-rush? It's looking... Oh. Maybe fast under. No? B pop? Sending him in to 1v1 Kerrigan? Well, that's not fair. It's a B pop. Can't have him go 1v1 Kerrigan. It's like the Mike Tyson fight, dude. You know which one I'm talking about. Okay. Kerrigan, nice off angle here, but they are coming for you, my friend. You got to get out of here. Nade, well timed though. Does a lot of damage to Kawa as Util raining over Brokey. Has to help him out, but he does only find one in the meantime. Kerrigan tucked in towards the bench. I do believe that he has been spotted by Venom Zero. Brokey's made his way onto the site. He's in some serious trouble. He goes down as well. All onto Frozen to try to hold on to this, but he can't do it. And that's going to be the round for Red Canids, and actually it might even be the map. It might even be the map. We'll have to see what happens. What's up, Calvin? I see you, big dog. Wow. That was interesting. FaZe are broken? Yeah, they're broken, bro. They're broken. In the meantime, let's have a look at that scoreboard. Sort by kills. You guys think that Jacob will be on the FaZe graphic again? I have no idea, K2, so I'm so sorry, bro. I can't help you. Well, here we go. We do actually have what could be the final round for FaZe now. See what happens. Jumps up, goes for the spam. He gets a little bit of info here, but no damage. FaZe are set up to go for that mid re-aggression, that mid re-clear, as I've been yapping about since the map started. Everybody's in position for it. Brokey's towards ticket. But Red Canids actually just fake like they took towards mid. They didn't actually put any bodies out here. So what's going to happen is I actually think that FaZe are going to go for a mid re-clear, but there's not going to be anybody here. And off that timing, that's when Red Canids might make the play. Let's see what happens. Flashing towards under might actually give a sound cue that they're not where they think they are. They're looking for this timing for FaZe to re-clear mid so that they can walk out A. That's what they're looking for. Brokey's making a rotation in towards window. He might be going to look B. I'm not actually sure here. Re-smoking towards window. This is the timing for FaZe to re-clear mid. It makes sense. I really love this call for Red Canids. Here you go. They're creeping. There's that mid. Oh my god. It's exactly like I said it was going to happen. The timing's in. They hear him going mid. They have to go now. You 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 have to go now. They're contacting up, but this is a little bit slow. FaZe knows it's possible. Smokes are coming in, but they're late. And actually, I think they might have missed. No, it's Connector and Jungle. Twist is in a perfect position. He's got to get one here. He's going to. Venom Zera stuck in sandwich. Trade comes in for Cowards. This is it. Brokey's in trouble, but they know he's here. He's kissing him in the smoke, but that might be it. That might be the last time Brokey plays Mirage with FaZe. That might be the last round right there. It's just frozen. I've said that like 15 times. It's just frozen, but it always was. It was just frozen as soon as Rain was off this team. It was just frozen as soon as Simple and Rain were both gone. And he's been dealt with. First map for Red Canids. Uh-oh. Take a look at that scoreboard again. Keep in mind, 3 of those kills are against the Glocks. Here we go then. It's going to be FaZe's final map at the major, or maybe one more after this. Here we go. We got the pistol round. FaZe is starting CT side. This is Red Canids' pick. Yes, if you didn't know that, Mirage was actually FaZe's pick, so that was a disaster, huh? We have dualies, a smoke, and a flash dropped over from Mr. Kerrigan. Is this the last time we see Kerrigan on FaZe? Is this the last time we see a FaZe game ever? Shit. Maybe. It might be. Here we go. We got the pistol for Red Canids. They're doing the classic. They're just going to walk towards ramp. Frozen here to receive this hit. He does have that smoke. I'm sure he can use it as a defensive smoke if he needs to. Just spotting back and forth. It's very important that he does not die here. Spots him coming. Let's see how he uses that smoke. He actually decides to not to. Now Kerrigan's just spotting to make sure that they don't come in towards J Hall. Now Frozen's still in towards lower. Has the smoke for control. I actually like that. Stop them from taking this part of the map, making their retake significantly easier. Brokey's here holding double to make sure that if they try to come in, he could shut them down. Oh, well, actually, they are trying to come in. It's getting really weird now. It's getting super weird. Does he peek here? No, he doesn't. That smoke is still in control. Forgive me if I get this wrong on the observing, but this is going to be an interesting round. Twist is here, reunited with his teammates. In the meantime, Frozen does find that kill. They have taken towards single, and if they wait long enough, there's a chance that they're going to get flanked here. Does Twist check? Does he turn around and expect this? I don't know if he even knows that they could be flanking him. They have a really good timing. Door closed, and that should be the round. No kit, though. No kit. Door's getting toyed with, and there is a kill coming in. I think that could be it. They should be avoiding all of the disaster. Just history. There's a team kill! Oh, he's just spamming the door. No. Wait, how did Brokey even manage to kill Kerrigan there? How did that even happen? That actually doesn't make sense. How did that happen? Oh, brother. I agree with you, Age, but you know, it is what it is. Is this a hate watch now? It's not a hate watch, but it's definitely not a love watch. Kerrigan is playing outside. Remember when Rain played outside? Me too, man. Good spread from the Red Canids. They've just thrown these diagonal smokes. They're going to try to walk across. In the meantime, Twist is already in towards lower, so it shouldn't be anything too crazy. Actually, I say that they're going lower, but I don't believe that that's true. They're flashing in towards mini, and here comes the hit. They've mollied back site. This is actually looking pretty good, but Kerrigan lines them up. A nice double kill. Just Jacob all alone on the site. He does actually have backup from Broccoli and Heaven now, so it's not too bad, but he does catch a dink in the meantime, though. Shay is in towards garage, and I don't know if they're 100% aware of that. I mean, he did make a sound cue, but they are checking for him. He's actually kind of in a good spot. The longer he waits, the more uncertain that Brokey becomes. Kawa is just patiently waiting. They have a lot of time here to play with. And at a certain point, Twist will peek up and get this info. They have to try to deal with Shay in towards this. I don't know if this spot has a name. There you go. Jacob's searching. He has a chance to line them up here. There's one. History does also reveal himself, but he gets away. In the meantime, Shay does find Broccoli. Frozen goes for the fight. That should be it. That's all of the steam in the round. It's just History and a 1-on-3. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's a good round for FaZe to win on the force buy, but the money is still suspect for them. You know, staying with just 2 alive in the round means that if Red Canids do some pretty significant damage this round, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff. Lost 2 M4s. Yep. You guys haven't been around for the Austin watch parties. I had nicknames for every FaZe player over the last 5 years that I've been watching. And Broccoli, Kerrigan, Frozen. I mean, they're just the same names, but I just say I'm funny, right? Jacoby was what we were going to call Jacob, but now, you know. We had Giga Chad Rain. Everybody knows Giga Chad Rain. Dude, I miss him, bro. It's so sad, bro. Like, I should call him. Anyway, I'm just kidding. The drop trying to work this deagle. And it's actually 5 deagles for Red Canids. If they can hit a couple headshots here, this could be pretty nasty. They're getting a lot of respect outside. I say that, but this should be the fight. Is Kerrigan feeling holiday season? Maybe he's looking to donate an M4 over. Yeah, that's not a good play for Brokey. I don't know why he's in the open there trying to farm up some ecos. Twist does shut him down. 1 kill. M4 can't be recollected, but it is a 3-0 start for FaZe. That's the best they could hope for. First gun round, Red Canids. This is a very important round, and Red Canids picked this map. We looked at it before the game. We said that this could very well be their best map. Right? Could be their best map. So let's see what happens. We have that outside set being thrown. Who's throwing it? Is it, which one? 6. Drop is throwing these smokes, connecting it with this one. That's a tap W on the last one, just so you know. In the meantime, a lobby crunch came in. My apologies for missing it, but it gets absolutely shut down. Just Kerrigan all alone on the site now. And Broccoli is going to fill that ramp gap, so it's still technically possible for them to win this one, but Kerrigan has to get a kill. And oh, he actually does catch the timing on that guy Blacktop. He's got a good timing. If he checks underneath him, he does not. And now it's just Brokey. 1-on-4, but realistically, he should just be saving here, right? Lobby crunch gets absolutely dismantled. You know, and I like the idea of them going for the lobby crunch. I think that it's very strong, and it's not what I would have expected. But at the same time, I only like that he just shot his teammate. I only like that idea if they are like MP9s. They had 1 MP9 on Twist, so I guess, but if they had like 2 or 3, then the fast lobby crunch makes sense. But they had guns. Like, they could have just played the round out, you know? To go for the outside smoke spam, try to get Brokey's op involved in the round, but they just kind of didn't. I don't know. It does seem a little like they're just throwing it down or running it down. I'm not gonna lie. That seems like we're the better team, let's just do this kind of strat, but I don't know if they are the better team. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. Heard from a recent YouTube short that Fury is making a lot of noise recently. Yeah, they are. Now, believe it or not, I'm actually going to ask you, chat. Should Red Canids hunt Brokey here? There is a right answer. Go ahead. I open the floor. The answer is one person. Yes. One person max, but I actually think no. And the reason is because you build a bigger bankroll. If Brokey would have died, it's hard to hunt an op, by the way, because op has the long range. Like, you're probably not killing the op as one guy. Better to let him save, because you get to keep 4 alive. And now, because they kept 4 alive, even if they lose this round, they can buy again. It's the better choice. It's the better choice. So yes, the answer, the actual answer is no. But if you do, 1 max. I say no. And by the book, I think the book would say double down. Outside smokes again from drop. There you go. Nice little set. Nobody's outside though. Twist dropping in towards lower. Kerrigan playing outside. It makes my soul hurt. Jacob's jiggling in the back here. This is going to be an A-pop. Who's on the roof throwing util? It's history. Here comes the util. Jacob in the back of the site. He's in a lot of trouble. There's already a player in towards second. Ven and Frozen's just completely been blindsided. Brokey has nothing to do here. And I think Kerrigan is just going to call for another save. Maybe he's going to break the smokes. I don't even know what you do here. There was no help for him. Kerrigan playing in towards mini. Twist dropped Vent a little early, in my opinion. And Brokey was just a non-factor in the round because he was ramped. And that's not his fault. That's just how it is sometimes. And wow. That's not good. Hold on, if Kerrigan... Oh, Kerrigan gets hunted. Oh, I opened the floor. Chat, do you hunt this round? Open the floor. Taking answers now. You might have a spoiler alert, by the way Red Canids is playing. Oh, no! Oh, no! 5 alive! 5 alive, no save. That's it. That is like the worst. That's the worst case, dude. Yo, dude, that's so bad. I can't even, like, normally I try not to laugh and I try to be like, you know, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh no, dude, that's like actually the worst thing that could have happened. What the hell? Why does this karambit look like that? That doesn't matter, bro. I get it. He had to downgrade the knife. I would have too. Dude, I'd be sick to my stomach if I was Kerrigan. Like, I love Kerrigan as much as, like, we're kind of giving him a hard time, and he probably hates my guts if he's ever seen any of my content. I love Kerrigan, and I want him to do good, but it's just one of those things. This is exactly what I was talking about. Last year, I went on Snake and Banter, and one of my points was that Kerrigan should retire. I said that 1.5 years ago. Since then, the only notable performance that they've had is second at Shanghai. And it's just been going downhill and downhill ever since. And people said, oh, but Kerrigan should never retire. And now here we all are. And I hate to say it, because when I said it originally, I said you retire a legend or you live long enough to become Hooksy. That was the joke. Well, the joke is now, Hooksy's better than Kerrigan by like 10 times as a fragger. And almost, I would say, as an IGL. That's the problem. That's why Kerrigan should have retired last year. That's why. Because now look at what you have. This is literally Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. You just feel bad. I hate to say that, because yes, he could still be good. There is still some games where they play good. But it's just like, this is the major result that they're going to get. They're going to lose to Red Canids and go 1-3 in the top 32? I wish things were better, because I'm just so sad to see this, man. I'm just sad to see this. Like, it's all of the things that we were talking about just went out the window. We were talking about money and, oh, it's close. They all have 10K. Like, that's a loss. Like, it's really hard for Red Canids to lose this half now because they just get so many gun rounds. What do you mean, Nash? Is Kerrigan the reason they suck? I mean, no, it's not all Kerrigan's fault, but this is where things were heading in the beginning. It's not all his fault. I'm not putting all the blame on him, but doesn't it look a little bit like he's kind of outclassed now? That's just how I feel it. But you know, it's just as a fan of FaZe, as a fan of Kerrigan, I'm just sad to see this. That's all. Here comes the set 8-piece. We faked a little bit outside. Here comes the util. They might hit the brakes here. Now, that door smoke, by the way, just gave the T's a lurk smoke for vent, so that's not good. Forcing Twist to play this spot, make sure that they don't creep out. Looks like we're going to have Shay creeping in towards Mini, a split coming in. Here it comes. Shay's going to entry. Twist does get that first kill. Shay gets caught pulling out a molly. History gets the first kill. Now it's actually looking pretty good for FaZe. This hit's falling flat on its face. Venom Zero in some trouble, gets dinked. Okay. Now, as long as they don't get caught off guard by drop, this is a round for FaZe. They played that round really well. There you go. They're back. They're back. I take it all back. We're so back. 10 more years for Kerrigan. Let's go. Nah, I don't know. FaZe is winning the major. I think the thing that sucks the most about this is like Liquid is gonna go farther than than Twist. That's the part that sucks. It's like everybody got the worst ending for FaZe. Everybody got the worst ending except for Rain and except for Elige. And Simple's got a good paying team where he could do whatever he wants. Everybody got the good ending except for the FaZe players. Rob's got the best ending, true. Here we go. A very important round for both teams early on. I said it would be hard for Red Canids to lose this half, but a 4 alive round for FaZe is a step in that direction. We do have a set of outside smokes yet to be thrown, just patiently being held by Mr. Drop. Here's that set again in case you want to see it one more time. This is the first one. Second one's right here. And then the third one, if he throws it, he doesn't throw it. He actually threw it away. Okay, he's not throwing the third one. Oh, why is he juggling these smokes? Where is he going with these? Hold on. I'm interested in this. One smoke in towards Mini. They're faking the A split. Okay, I like that. But Brokey caught somebody. Have they overcooked this strat? I think they did. They were trying to fake like they were splitting A so they could walk ramp, but Brokey was ahead of it. Hold on. Guys, Red Cannon's overcooked. If FaZe went another round with 5 alive, I might have just been completely wrong. I might have been wrong about this being a hard to lose half. Yeah, they have to save. I like the idea of the strat. I think it was good. And so they threw outside smokes like this, and then they had somebody try to come in Mini. At the same time, this guy smokes Mini so he could kill this guy, and then they're going to contact ramp, and he has one more smoke that he can use, preferably probably towards lower. I mean, it works, but Brokey's ahead of the play, catches somebody going ramp, and then they're just, they know, they get clued in. I don't know, it's not a bad strat. It just looks like they tried to go too fast. Well, it would have been fine. They just didn't have anybody covering this this aggression from Hut. I will say one thing about Brokey is he is known for opping Hut quite a bit. Actually, there's a specific angle that I call Brokey, which is this one right here, where you're opping close like this. Like, Brokey loves to play here. It's one thing that I know just from watching him as years and years, where you creep in like this, and then, yeah, he can play here, he backs up, plays here, and then he backs up. Yeah, I've seen that one a bunch of times where he turns around and kills somebody coming out door. It's a strong position for him. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully they can deal with that. Timeout is in. But let's see what happens. We have another gun round for Red Canids. First set of outside smokes thrown for Mr. Drop. Kerrigan crossing outside in towards back garage. Doesn't see anything. Good start for the round for both teams. Jacob getting in towards Hut aggressively. And actually, wait a minute. Shay has made his way in towards top mini. This is a complete oversight, but Twist spamming from the heaven. It's actually going to tell them more than one thing. It's going to tell them that Brokey might be ramp. They're going to try to stay away. He gets caught trying to leave, and even though they made it down the vent, I don't know how I feel about this situation. We do have history with the lurking op. Does make sense in this situation. He can hold the vent drop here, and Jacob actually going to be alive here. Molly down the vent trying to save his teammates, but that's not going to really do a great job because Drop is stuck here. Nade on top of the smoke. Kerrigan just serving as a distraction because the rest of his guys are coming out of ramp. Another nade. Flash hits his face. Kerrigan still alive, but he ends up going down. Drop still fighting. Not sure how this is possible. We do have Venom Zero sitting behind the door, and in the meantime, we do have that lurking op has made his way into a useful position by now. If he hits this shot, oh no, he's missed it, and that's going to be the entire round. If he would have hit that, I think they might have had a chance, but yeah, messy round for Red Canids. Good round for FaZe. They kept their composure. That's the kind of stuff that I expect to see from this team. Last second defuse, by the way. I didn't even realize that. It was a millisecond. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was crazy. If hit that shot, it might have been a difference maker. I mean, I told you, if they hit 10K, they buy every round. Like, they did manage to lose the half, even though they bought every round. So, yeah, well, they can't win it, I should say. Let's see. Here we go. History going for an up fight. Does find that kill onto Brokey. Knows that Frozen's most likely going to be close as well. Secondary angle here, waiting for Frozen to go for the trade. Of course, Frozen thinking better of that, though. Holding on this headshot angle does get the kill onto Cowes 4v4. The problem now is Red Canids don't really have any map control. Kerrigan will call that he didn't hear anything crossing lower because there's nobody there. And so now Twist will come clear and make sure that that's not going to happen. And soon, Kerrigan will flash above secret for Twist to get that info. In the meantime, Frozen's repositioned, and Jacob has completely gapped A site. And the A site is actually gone. They've given A site completely. Well, Twist clears outside, like I said would happen, and Kerrigan is in. And okay. Frozen is on the aggression with Jacob. This could be a genius call. Drop holding for this doesn't actually get the kill. And so now History has to hit another one there. Don't know where Jacob is. Jacob reveals himself though. So now this is pretty much going to be a Red Canids round. Barring Kerrigan's 3K. Doesn't happen. Jacob, A player. Last one alive with the bomb planted on A. Made a sound cue. He's got to try to save, but unfortunately for him, it's not going to happen. Great round from Red Canids. I don't know how they had the read to just walk outdoor without any util, but that's tough. That's a devastating round to lose for FaZe. Like, actually devastating. In case you're curious, Jacob leaving isn't the biggest question mark. It's a slight question mark, though, because they had all the info. Twist cleared outside. You know, I'm just surprised that they went for the ramp re-aggression. Like, I think it's a okay call, but just okay. That's all. It only looks really bad because they lost, but yeah, that sucks. Well, the money for FaZe is still kind of weird. So if Red Canids win this round, that should just be a tie game. So yeah, I told you it'd be like they did play a couple of bad rounds in a row, or maybe FaZe played good. I don't know if I'm being fair to them at this point, but yeah, here we go. Another round. See if they drop the outside smokes again. I'm sure they will. It's been Drop responsible for throwing those, but he's actually not in position. Top hut Molly with a nade. Actually don't know how much damage that does. None is the answer. After he throws that, he's going to come back over here, throw his smokes into the corner, and they're just going to get ready. Holding for lobby aggression, outside smokes flying through the air. This is really FaZe's response. And by the way, I like the way Red Canids is playing their T side, but I feel like they haven't done a great job at going towards lower. It's not their game plan clearly, but I feel like it's the only thing that I would add to this T side. Like, I feel like, you know, but to each their own. This is their plan. Outside info gathered for FaZe, and it's going to be Frozen to receive this ramp contact. Thank you for the 100 biddies there today. I appreciate that, by the way. Thank you, bro. Actually going to rotate in towards lower, and nobody's watching ramp right now, and that's a problem. Ramp is completely gapped. Closest person is Kerrigan to come get this information, and he's got it now. He knows that they're gone. Frozen pre-rotate is not bad. it's good. But the problem is that there's nobody in secret, so he is going to be paranoid of double and control this entire time. They need to try to get info as soon as they can. They need to try to drop vent, but advantage red Canids if they go soon enough. They only have to deal with frozen and lower. Double setup in towards door right now for Twist and Jacob. Not the worst situation, but it's just frozen. Frozen needs to get 2 here, otherwise it's trouble for FaZe. He needs to get 2. There's 1. Now the trade. Okay. There's 2. Good start. Kerrigan's on the fast flank here, and they need to get the bomb down ASAP. Control the smoke, double's not. Her door is open now, though. Brookie's just going to flash. He's going to peek out here. He needs to get this kill. Just jiggling, buying time for Kerrigan. But wait a minute, that nade could get a kill. Kerrigan's here just in time. This should be fine now. But no, wait! 1v1! Jacob versus Shay, and Shay pulls it off! What happened? Did Kerrigan not get a kill? Kerrigan didn't get a kill on the flank? I saw him shoot it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It was a perfect round. It was actually a perfect round. Flashing outside. This round a little bit faster for the red Canids guys. Contesting towards ramp. They know Frozen probably doesn't have a good gun. They'd be wrong. He actually does have an M4, but I guess I would be wrong. They know that there's no op, though. That's something that they can reliably assume. Holding for some outside aggression. You see, they're just kind of feeling it out. Molly on towards the box. Only angle Frozen can be in is this one. Gets 1. Gets 2. There's the trade. Just like last round, Frozen gets 2. Let's see. He's done something heroic. I don't know how he's done it again. He's 16-7, by the way. Just want to point that out. Ridiculous. No help. It's the picture they need to put. No help. It's just a picture of Frozen. Cowes has made his way in towards lower. Not the worst situation for them to be in. Brokey, I don't know if he's going to expect this. Brokey 1-7. Yeah, well, you know. He has made his way towards lower. He's in a pretty strong position. I don't know if Brokey's expecting this, but he knows it's possible. He definitely knows it's possible. They have enough utility to get the bomb down comfortably. Closest rotates Twist. I mean, Brokey's down already. Jacob's clearing in towards lobby. They should have a pretty good idea of what's coming next. Why is Kerrigan dropping like that and making noise? Oh, no. Okay, they know now. So it's like, here comes the break. Here comes the flash. I like the idea. They get in towards single. Brokey is in towards lower. Pretty tough position for Cowes to be in. Kerrigan on the left side of ramp. Smokes have been well placed, though. It's actually given a pretty strong advantage towards red Canids. In the meantime, we're trying to catch all the action here. Kerrigan does throw a lurk smoke. It's actually not good enough. He can still be spotted in towards the top of ramp. Cowes all in position here. Can't get the... Oh, he does get the kill on towards Jacob. Does get a second as well. Brokey gets the equalizer. History down as well. No kits, and it's just Shay in a 1-on-2 situation. Brokey has to hit this shot. Well... Shit. Oh, no. Pistol round starting. Here we go. Let me get my YouTube chat open. Sorry. Here we go. Is this the last pistol round that FaZe play ever? Well, it might be. We got the top hut molly coming in. It's going to be a quick pistol. I do like that. Gonna flash, make it look like they're going towards A. In the meantime, it's actually gonna be the cross towards secret, but look at this position from history. Oh my goodness, he's actually completely messed it up. Doesn't matter, Kerrigan goes down anyway. By the way, Kerrigan had the P250. That's kind of crazy. Venom Zero spotting here. Oh, they're in a good position. Brokey hits another shot. Okay, hits the wrong button. Cowes finds 1, Cowes finds 2. And Jacob turns around mid-fight because he thought he was getting flanked. Big kill here. If Frozen tries to drop vent, it's all she wrote. Jacob's been found by Shay. Is Frozen dropping vent? He is. That's a disaster. They were in the advantage, but Cowes just made quick work of them. Guys, observing is hard. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk, observe, and do it all. I missed all the kills. I'm sorry, man. It's hard sometimes. It's hard. I'm trying. Full eco. 1 decoy. Just take a deep breath. Here's a cool smoke from Kerrigan. I think that's the top mini smoke. Can we follow that? I thought it was a decoy, but I think it's top mini. Let's see. Well, in the meantime, not even a single upgraded pistol for the boys. You know, I'm really surprised that he bought that, to be honest with you. 50, okay. No, I don't think $50 is going to make a big difference, but it's like the most random thing to buy on a full eco. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to buy a $50 decoy, but it's like now Kerrigan, look at his money. He's 50 off from having 4,400, which would be a clean buy. Let's see. He gets smoke flash. Yeah, he could have he could... Like, am I tripping? Was the decoy worth it? Like, did we get something that I didn't expect? Like, did I miss something? Okay. Well, either way, it must be something I don't know about. Molly towards back door, making it uncomfortable for Mr. Frozen. In the meantime, we have some outside aggression, though, from Shay. He jumps up and gets an early kill on the Broccoli, and that's not good at all because that's an early 5v4. Spam coming through. I think it just softened up Twist. Trying to get across, but there's not really much for him to do. Frozen maybe walking through the smoke. I don't know. Try to keep track of that. Nade blown. Twist in the open. Oh, man. 5v3 now. I don't know what you do. They have to just regroup. Kerrigan lead the way and hope the drop doesn't get a 3K. Flash goes in. Drop not afraid. Drop doesn't drop. 1 kill for him. Falling. Jacob needs to get this trade. He has to, or there's just no chance. He does get it. There is somebody in lower, though. Shay is already here. Frozen checking the flank. No need to press this for Red Canids. They've already won the round. No need to give up any extra kills. And they know that. There's one person back default, one person control. There is no way FaZe can win this round. I'll just go out and say it. It's not possible. There's the trade. Jacob all alone. There it is. Very good round for Red Canids. Devastation for FaZe. I mean, I don't think that extra flash would have been like the difference maker in the round or anything. I just think it's weird that that's what we're doing. Cows is playing really well. Yeah, you know, he's having a good game. Anyway, at 5, well, not 5, 4 smokes for FaZe. You know, 1 outside smoke thrown for Kerrigan, goes back, and now he buys that flash he didn't have last round. It's almost like I'm reading a comedy right now. I'm not joking. Big gap in the outside smokes. Like, please, bro, please. I don't know if it was mollied. Was it mollied? I don't know. I don't know. It could have been mollied. Nico flashback. It could have been mollied. It could have been mollied. I don't know for sure. Shay, re-smoking door. This is a good timing for FaZe. Top mini smoke comes in, flash across. Are they not going in towards mini? I guess not. Jacob's got the bomb in garage. He just got spotted. History in trouble. Frozen got 2 on the lurk. Actually, Frozen got 3. Okay, well, my bad on missing that. Your observer is going to get fired. But wait, hold on. Timeout. The bomb still has to cross towards mini. Yeah, there was a chance. There was a chance. Frozen has saved them again. But does he even want to? Does he even want to play another round? Or is he ready to go home and post his LFT on Twitter? You know what I mean? Like, yo, Age Mage, thank you for the 6 months. Man. Question, chat, I opened the floor. Do FaZe hunt here? Need money bad. Exactly. They don't hunt. And it's not about being too scared. Need money bad. You guys need to think about this when you're playing your games. You know, you're hunting those kills. You want to stat pad a little bit, but you'll get more kills in the long run if you just keep your gun. Here we go. Another round for FaZe. They are playing against a full buy. 1 MP9 on Canids, but I don't think that's going to be the difference maker in the round. So I'll say full buy versus full buy. No op on the T side, but that's not even a preference, I don't believe. It's hard to play a T side op, especially on Nuke. Late Glaive smoke thrown in. Speaking of Glaive, shout out to Glaive, just retired. Outside smoke's getting blocked. Here comes the first one. Does he get both? Does he get both? No, he just got one. Just got one. Is the gap big enough to see through, though? It doesn't look like it's going to matter. Here comes the A util, but it's actually just a complete ruse. They see all this util coming in. Nobody's home. That's going to pretty much give the game away for FaZe. They know that they have to be outside, but drop spots twist towards Africa, goes for the spam. They know exactly where FaZe are. Now it's just going to be on history, because eventually I think that's not... Wait, no. Eventually Frozen's going to try to walk out ramp, I believe. Jay's in the back. Canids is just sitting here guarding the door. FaZe are stumped, but they do have enough utility to go for another set of outside smokes, so maybe that's what they're going to go for. Here comes the unbreakable smoke, the split coming in. They don't check back garage. One kill comes in. Canids finds one on the MP9, and just like that, it's Frozen trying to make the difference here in towards lobby. Bomb is trapped. Brokey. No, it's not Brokey. Brokey needs to get this kill. He actually does manage to pull it off, and now Frozen looks to try to pull it back if he can, but nobody's home. Nobody's giving him anything to work with. Brokey's ran down lower. Frozen gets caught. Brokey 1v4, but it's already somebody waiting for him, so it's only a matter of time before I believe he meets his natural end. They might let him get the bomb down. They do actually let him get the bomb down, believe it or not. So, small consolation, but this is a done round unless he gets towards... Yeah, shadow advantage there. You're full dead if you try to peek. I lied. Brokey decided to boss up. He bossed up there. 1 HP. He doesn't even have enough HP to go for a spam here. One shot, trying to bait out the shot. Yeah, it's... No chance. That's an actual impossible clutch. But he did the most. Honestly, he got a kill, got the plant. You know what? I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I mean, we take that. That plant is actually the difference between FaZe having a full buy with everything and a full buy with not much. So he did something. He did something. 5 and 12. He did something. He got 2 that round. Brokey with the T side up. I said they don't prefer it, but I guess I was wrong. Maybe he does prefer it. Gets boosted up on top of blue. Gets boosted up on the top of blue. Goes for the 1v1 on history. Gets the better of him, actually. Goes for the follow-up on towards Che. Doesn't hit it, but in the meantime, I don't know if they've heard Jacob get on top of Mini. Not a bad position for FaZe to be in. Is now Twist. Waits for that second smoke wall. Gonna walk across Canids. Is he gonna be ready for Twist to go through garage? I'm not actually sure. Venom Zero has made a lot of noise. Is he going to check this? Twist might just get the better of him fully here. He does. Now Canids is stuck towards Unbreakable. They heard him spamming, so it's actually not too bad. One distraction kill from Che, and now they know exactly where they are. Stuck towards Unbreakable. Jacob just going to lurk. They did hear him top mini earlier. That's why Canids is paranoid of it. They don't know where Drop is. They know he's a ramp player, though, so it should just be a free A-walk, free bomb plant, and a potential save for Red Canids unless they're able to catch a timing. Wow, Canids smoked himself off heaven, trying to make a distraction. He's done a decent job. Nobody's holding for this play. If Drop gets one, I think Canids is just going to swing through the heaven smoke and try to catch the timing. Kerrigan, you got to get this one. I think the save is inevitable now. Save is coming through. He didn't get it, but he got it, you know? I opened the floor. Chat, exits. Do they go for exits? Drop go for exits? Or save? Which is better? Exits. Correct. Exits and a save is the best outcome, because now FaZe actually lost money on that round, only having 3 alive, so it's good. It's good for Red Canids. It's actually a good outcome. Not a great outcome, but a good one. They're not unhappy. If you're gonna lose a round, you'd prefer FaZe to lose money on it. Timeout called at the last second of freeze time. Well, during this timeout, we can actually have a look at the scoreboard. Trey's playing a fantastic game. Canids as well. Drop as well. History's having a quiet one, but, you know, it's not an Oppers map, I suppose. It is, but History and Brokey both struggling. Kerrigan, 7 and 14. Twist, 8 and 13. I feel like that's more of a discussion point than anything else. You know, Kerrigan bottom fragging and not playing that well. I hate to say it, but we expect that. We've expected that for a long time from him. But Twist having a rough one is the part that is tough to see. As saved AK from drop, he's going to get here. Now, this position's actually pretty good. So Venom Zero is going to flash him in. They are playing anti, though. Gets one. It's not a bad trade, but Venom Zero is going to have to get that gun back. History does have a Deagle in back garage. If he gets the better of Brokey here, that could be a really big deal. But Brokey's just crossed by himself. No sound cue on that. Twist gets the kill. But if History finds Twist now, there is an interesting thing here. Brokey has not made any noise. Yeah, he's not going to miss that one. No way he misses that one. Okay, well, there's 2 guns to be collected in towards... Wait a second. Hold the phone. Jacob gets dinked. The Cowboys could win this. If he gets this kill on a Jacob... that was like the most FaZe round to lose. I saw it coming. And Jacob and Kerrigan walking against USPs. I don't know. I thought it could happen. That was a good round. Good round. It's actually a really good play from Brokey to cross there. It's what won them the round. Well, here we go then. Most important round of the game so far. Brokey goes outside with the op yet again. I'm surprised that he's picking it up so much. I mean, he had it last round, of course. I'm surprised he's picking it up so much. Getting a lot of value out of it, though, so I guess it's shouldn't be too much of a shock. Cowes nearly hits that spam onto Jacob. Quiet round, all things considered. I don't think outside smokes are up. They are not. No outside smokes up. Frozen holding for this lobby aggression. He's in the perfect position. Just depends on how far red cannons go. They're right across from each other, and they have no idea. Here comes the fight. Frozen gets the 1. He does not get the 2nd. In the meantime, History's walked his op in towards this position here, and they know that Frozen's the lobby lurk, and so that's why the immediate rotation towards lower comes through. Remember, Shay wasn't actually holding if they cross lower, so they have to respect the possibility. In the meantime, History has it all to do. He's in a 1v4 right here. And he misses the first shot, so that's actually really good for FaZe. Mollying him back. They know the A is weak. Trying to come up to vent. Cowes actually does make it up, but I think Brokey might have spotted him. No, he did not. And so now Cowes is actually behind enemy lines here, but he doesn't know that yet. Walks into Brokey, though. He hits a nice shot. That's a save. That's a save. Another well-played round from FaZe. This is definitely possible now. Chad, I open the floor. Exit saves. What do we do? Hunt? Oh, do FaZe hunt? Let's see. Hunt. Wrong. Money's still bad. You could send 1 if you want, but you should definitely just let them save. Actually, Red Canids playing exits would have been strong because that's how bad the money is for FaZe. And now it's good because they save 4. Why are you so behind? Yes, man. We are behind on GoTV. All right, here we go. Red Canids. They do have money. Red Canids have money for the rest. No. They do not. They do not, actually. FaZe do. FaZe have money for the next 2 rounds. But Red Canids are actually in trouble, money-wise. Hold on. Hey, I appreciate that, Ashkin. Thank you, bro. Thank you. We do have a miss lurk smoke here for the T's, and History's walking his op in towards lobby. This is not very expected. He does get the leg on towards Jacob. In the meantime, dropping towards vent. Never mind, coming back up to vent. Smoking at the lobby entrance. FaZe is actually not feeling so comfortable. Jacob can't really assist with this at all, but there's not anybody actually taking lobby. They're just trying to make FaZe paranoid, and they've done a really good job at that. Door smoke now. Best of all... Wait, did that miss? Yes, a little bit. Outside smoke from Kerrigan. Now Drop has got the info here on if they're coming lower. Break on the smoke early. Nobody's going across. Flash Shirley any second for Shay. Oh, a second nade actually has just landed next to him. Should get the info here. Nobody's going down. Nobody's going garage. And now Drop. Is he going to get flash for? Or is he just going to sit here and wait? His angle at the bottom of the stairs is really strong. Is walking in towards garage. He's actually slipped the net. Wow, what a well-played round from Twist. Getting in towards the back of sight here. Cowes, it's just him and a Deagle. Drop got the trade though, so it's a 4v4. He actually gets a spam as well through Mini. No way. If Cowes gets one kill here, this is all gonna fall on his head. Stuck in towards second. Venny kills Kerrigan. And now Drop breaks the smoke and catches him as well. It's just Broccoli in a 1-on-3. It's all falling in front of him. He has 22 seconds and Drop hits another banger. 4 kills in the round for him, and 2 of them were spams. Wow, wow, wow. That position at top secret was just so strong. Twist never checked him. The first kill's free. The second spam is unfortunate. The third nade blow. I mean, what are you going to do? And the fourth on Brokey, he's got no time. Guys, this is it. 11-10. FaZe are 2 rounds from being completely fucking dead. Here we go. Kerrigan Masterclass. Let's see if he could save them. I want him to save them, but at the same time, you know, they did kick Rain, so, you know, maybe this is what they get coming. Here we go, then. We got a fast play in towards ramp. I am actually just completely lying to you. I'm so sorry about that. I misunderstood the dots. I thought they were on ramp, but they were on the roof. Outside smokes have been thrown. Shay going to get ahead of them a little bit here. Break comes in. Nobody's home, but it's going to be an A execute, and it's going to be Venom Zero to receive this hit. He has Molly in hand, and I think that they actually have the early info. Here comes the smokes. Spam coming in for Shay. He does get one, and look at that. Cowens is already in front. Nothing you can do. Just completely shut the door on him. 5v3. Frozen gone. That's pretty much it. 2 top fraggers gone. I don't know what to do from here. I will say there is one win condition in the round. Kerrigan has slipped the net completely and made it towards heaven. They have to hope and pray that Kerrigan doesn't do the Nico here. Heaven smoke, he has to wait it out. And Shay's holding from back of sight. They know this is possible. They know this is possible. Kerrigan, you have to hit this shot. No! 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 He does end up getting one though. 2v3. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Bomb to go down. History is not going to take that fight. He knows better. Kerrigan overwashing for Brokey in the site. Kerrigan and Brokey. Name a better 2 for this. This is cinema, man. Kerrigan and Brokey. Yep. In the back of the site now. Kerrigan patiently waiting in towards heaven. It's going to be a close one. History's waiting for drop. Cow is just jiggling. Brokey actually isn't feeling too much pressure right now. It's all on Kerrigan. Kerrigan has to save Brokey. There he goes and makes noise. Gets the first kill, but he's done. And that's just like that. 12-10. And FaZe's money. It's actually not too bad considering the fact that they did get the bomb planted. They can still buy he's edging the defuse. It's like when you're in playing Minecraft and like you keep like edging the creeper, he goes and then you back up and then he comes back, you know what I mean? Like anyway, so yeah, edging is cool. We have a final gun round here. This is it. Blast buy of potentially the entire game. Potentially the entirety of FaZe. 10 years of Counter-Strike. All comes down to this one round versus Red Canids in stage 1 of the major. This is 10 years of building this team. 10 years. All of it is on this. Kerrigan buys a Deagle. Captain goes down with the ship. From good times to bad times, Deag clan. He believes. One more chance. This could be all she wrote. And Shay is looking to kill him. He's looking to hit him. He's already made his way towards Glaive. First time they played aggressive this entire map. History's holding his back. Molly misses. Doesn't clear this position. They'll know that though. I'm sure that wasn't completely a whiff. Kerrigan throws the outside smokes and the flash comes in. He's lined up the first one. Twist out of the round. Goodbye, Twist. Brokey gets one, but Frozen somehow stays alive. That would have been all she wrote if he died there. Not a chance in the world. Outside smoke. Second set comes in. Kerrigan calls the troops back. One map. Kerrigan has made his entire career on this map. One is major on this map. One Cologne and a best of 5 on this map. And he's about to make what could be his final call. Regroup towards lobby. Jiggling in towards ramp. Follow me, he says. Bait me. And they're going to start walking out. Venom Zero. He's in front of this play. If he catches Frozen, that's... Oh, another near miss from Frozen. Kerrigan hits the Deagle. He's not done yet. Frozen follows it up with another banger. And Red Canids are staring down the barrel of a tie game and going to overtime. Of course, Kerrigan wouldn't let you down like that. There's a reason that he's the best IGL of all time. He's not finished yet. He said, I got one more in me. One more round at least. One more in me. I got one more in me. He's not done yet. In history, of course, this is I opened the field. I'm not reading chat, but Yes, you saved this. No need to play exits. FaZe can buy no matter what. Wow. I was getting nervous there. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was it. When Frozen was walking through the squeaky smoke, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Wow. It's just... There we go. One more round. I think someone's got a timeout. Does Red Canids call a timeout here, or do they just go into this one raw? I think they might edge the timeout. Shay hasn't bought yet. Edging the timeout, maybe? Yep, they edged the timeout. Ah, dude, edging sick, man. Anyway, yeah, I mean, look. Kerrigan, he's got everything he could have wanted here. Brokey upgrades off the A1S. What do you even buy? Like, you know, drop an extra M4. You got some util. Like, wait, I have to look. Is there guns on the ground here that haven't been picked up? No. They have to reorganize their buy. History, spying, selling. Sounds like a CS trader. M4 dropped. AK over. They've reorganized their finances. This is their chance. They can send FaZe pack in right here. It all comes down to this. What's the call that you make? 12-11. If they lose this map, if Red Canids lose this map, I think there's no way FaZe doesn't power up and come back in the third. This could be your best chance. This could be the only chance that you get. You can't throw it away. You can't throw it away. Drops. Funnily enough, it was an accident. Sitting here, goes for the spam. In the meantime, we have some outside smokes. Twist is going to try to play in front of them here. Actually, they're not thrown yet. Kerrigan's got one of them. Twist will throw. The other one's already been thrown, actually. Sorry. He's going across. Does the spam come through? Twist caught in the open, and he gets the better of him. It's not done yet. Now he just crosses towards outside. Drop knows that they need to connect with each other. He knows that they have to be coming towards ramp, and I think Red Canids should have an idea of this as well. Maybe History rotates over to bolster this defense. I'm not 100% sure. He drops into sight, and just like that, it's drop in a 1-on-4. He has to get 2 on this ramp hold, otherwise we're going to overtime. He's playing another angle that's pretty common. He knows Twist is lower. He goes for the first kill. Sprays too wild. Jacob steps out, eliminates him from the round. In the meantime, it's going to just be the lower site completely fallen towards FaZe. Well, I say that, but not actually going towards lower yet. They might overcook this round. Where is Twist? He's trying to walk lower. They're now finally making their way down. Venom Zera steps out, spots the head of Brokey, but Frozen goes down, and this could slip out of hand. They're already coming down secret. Twist is 1 HP. If he turns around here and he gets caught, this is a 3v3 quickly. Venom Zera's on the flank as well. Kerrigan does find him. And just like that, oh, Twist is gone. 5v3, or sorry, 2v3. Coming in towards this double door fight. They have a flash. They have a smoke. Brokey's here to help Jacob. It's not done yet. Door's open. Trying to jiggle this as best he can. Flashes off Brokey. First kill comes in towards Jacob. Brokey gets 1. It's all on History. 1v2, or we're going to overtime. I'm not sure which it is. He actually shoots his teammate. He knows where both of them are. Oh my god, that shot on a teammate. Kerrigan just shot Brokey. And he has a smoke. Oh no. And he has a smoke. And he taps it. Kerrigan. He's sticking at Kerrigan. He's sticking at Kerrigan. He's sticking at Kerrigan. Oh! He's got one more in him. He's not going out like that. Oh my god. He's not going out like that. Not to a ninja defuse. Not to anything else. Here we go. 12-12. 12-12. A sinking feeling for Red Canids, but it's okay. It could be worse. You could have already lost this map. They haven't. Setting up for potentially something towards fast A. History's in. Gets the kill onto Jacob. I think the rule of Austin might strike again. Vent Lurk Smoke is up. Frozen's just running through. He completely catches him off guard, but he's in the open now. He will get immediately traded. Bomb has walked out to Kerrigan. Oh, he hit him with the stinky leg peek, but it doesn't matter. Not good enough. Twist 1v2. He's going for the fight, but Drop shuts him down. Wow, that was crazy. That was a crazy round. A brawl. Rule of Austin once again. In case you don't know, that's just the team that chokes overtime wins the first round every time. It always happens. Can't explain it. It always happens. Here we go. Another round. Not done yet. Again, I would like to tell you, you don't want your game spoiled and you're reading the chat, I would highly recommend you don't read the chat. There's some shitheads in chat right now that would definitely spoil this the second it's over. So you just, we can't stop it from happening. So if you don't want to read the chat, you just close it. There's an option to just close the chat. I would tell you to do that. All right. Outside smokes are thrown. Cowes is, wait, hold on. History is playing in towards lower. Cowes throws a nade and he's spamming along with his boy. Shay gets caught, but guess who's waiting? He hasn't had a great map, 9 and 13, but could make up for it all right here. Twist goes for the jiggle. He goes down right away, falling back. FaZe is actually kind of committed to this. They have to stay here. They can't really expect to leave. Cowes has closed the door behind him, and Venom Zera is also here. That mini smoke actually could let them out, but Drop's also here. They're all fighting outside. Cowes get the kill. Drop with the long range spray. And history still towards lower if they do decide to come out. Oh, Kerrigan gets caught in the lobby where Jacob running through the smoke. Nothing he can do. That's another round for Red Canids. 14-12 is slipping away. You thought that they had done enough. You thought that Kerrigan had saved them. 2 rounds in a row. Called 2 beautiful rounds. Clutched a 1v1 to bring them here, but just like that, all of the emotions, they come back. The sinking feeling of shit. One more chance. Brokey's got a Tech 9. Dropping the smokes. Kerrigan throwing the top hut molly. Is he going to go towards Silo? He is. Trying to spot this early secret cross. Nobody's home. Twist. Crosses back red. Kerrigan gets on top mini. This is another fast A play. I like this. High pressure calling. Twist gets the opening, and now Kerrigan dropping on top. He gets the kill, but in the meantime, everybody else is dead. 2v2. Frozen and Kerrigan to try to save FaZe. They need this round so bad. Venom Zera did God's work holding A site for his team. And it's just Kerrigan and Frozen. Kerrigan has to do it one more time. Holding this angle, he needs this kill. He gets the first, but he's not ready for the second. Frozen, 1v1. Kerrigan already saved you once. It's now your turn. Can you do it? Have to reload, and Drop knows exactly where you are. Smoke in front. This is getting tense. Now there's a gap on the right side of the smoke, and he knows that. Drop trying to play in front of it, but I don't know who's got the advantage. Smoke does spread to cover it off. Drop has a nade. He could blow it at any second, and he knows that. He's going to start walking towards heaven, playing for the long run. Frozen knows it's possible he could have walked towards door here as well during that time. Just getting in towards second vent. He knows it's the only chance for him to win. Come here and hold heaven. But does Drop have the read on this? 1v1. The most important 1v1 for both of these teams. Patiently waiting. Creeping. Jiggling. Frozen. Holding towards second vent. He gets jiggled. And Drop gets the better of him. A flawless CT half for Red Canids. You have to put on the brick wall defense for a chance. For a chance to win this map. For a chance to go to the third map. Only for a chance. Nothing is guaranteed. This is complete and utter disaster. Mental boom for FaZe. It's all just for a chance. It's not even for anything. It's just for a chance to win this game. For a chance to go to the third map. For a chance to play tomorrow. It's not even. This is the worst spot that you could be in if you're FaZe. Down 3. One mistake will cost that. Is that enough to get to Jacob? Is that enough to get to Brokey? Will Frozen finally break? We'll have to find out. Kerrigan starting the round, flashing towards Silo, looking for some early aggression. I am blind from that flash. Brokey's playing Brokey. I mentioned he likes to play the spot earlier, and I wasn't lying to you. Creeping up here, just patiently waiting. The nade comes in. Red Canids is aware. They have adapted to this play. He's patiently, history, the other operator is waiting for Brokey, praying he walks into his crosshair to make this game easy. In the meantime, Shay's just spotting. Going to call for these outside smokes from Drop. They are coming in now. Shay mollies towards lower. He's going to throw this nade, trying to get somebody spamming. In the meantime, they are creeping, coming towards ramp. Sound cues given. Frozen's all alone. He's got to put on a heroic performance here. Coming around the corner now. Sees the molly. He's alone. No help. No backup. It's all him versus the world. He finds the first 2, but only 3 bullets. He gets the third as well. I can't believe it. Drop somehow stops the bleeding, but only for a second. Now Che in the back of lobby. He needs to try to find some sort of equalizing kill. Brokey has stepped in towards lobby. It could be all he needs to get the kill, but that pixel angle is good enough. 1v4 for Drop, and he drops the smoke on site. Control's not broken, so it's really a hard clutch for him to win. He's going to molly towards double, just try to get the plant down, but Broky's just toying with him from single. This should be a pretty straightforward round for FaZe. Twist breaks the door, and that should be exactly what leads to the kill, and it is. Broky secures it. Oh, man. Are they going to do it? Is this the FaZe bullshit that has been written in the book of Counter-Strike as an unwritten rule? They don't go down without a fight. Even when it's over, it's not actually over. Is this that shit? Normally, we see these kind of games in the major playoffs, but now we're getting it in stage 1 of an elimination 1-2 match. You know, it's still FaZe, though. You know, it's still same excitement. You know, it's all good. Just pretend this is Vitality they're playing against, and it's cool. All right, Broky going for some outside aggression. First time we've seen this from Broky. Scoped up on the back of red, but there's nobody home. In the meantime, Frozen's done it again. He's doubled up. They're feeding him. I can't believe it. I can't believe they just fed him. I didn't even know that was going on. In the meantime, Shay's about to walk into Broky, and just like that, we might be going to a second overtime. Frozen's not done. Look at him. He's 30 kills. He's 30 kills. He's already behind them. They know exactly where they are. Frozen's hunting. He wants these kills so bad, dude. It would feel a little bit better to be playing this bad if he could get this kill. Do they have any idea that he's behind them? I'm not sure. Broky goes for the jiggle. Just trying to make a little distraction here. There should be a nice little 2-tap for Frozen. There you go. Oh, shit. Just like last round. Frozen 3, Broky 2. Now, 1 round separates some more FaZe bullshit. I said it once and I'll say it again. If Red Canids lose this round and they go on to lose the map, they're fucked. They are absolutely fucked. You had 4 chances total to close this out. You can't. 1, 2, 3 chances are already gone. Last one. You got a 4th one because he was in a good mood. Kerrigan was in a good mood. He gave you a 4th chance. You can't fuck this up. Here we go. Another round. Shay throwing the same util as before. They don't want to test Frozen this round, and I don't blame them, but Frozen wants to test them because he told Broky to go ramp so that Frozen could go play in Mustang. The X factor in the round if they come A. Meantime, Shay's just holding for some outside aggression. Twist is dropped lower. Soon they'll have all the outside info that they could have asked for, and Drop's throwing those smokes one more time. We also have a set from Venom Zero. This is the elusive 4 outside smoke strat. This is really meta right now. It's very hard for you to break the smokes. You can never get good info. There's so many timings created off of both of these smokes at the same time. Twist just steps up. Here we go. Gets the first kill. He needs to get away. The trade comes in. 4v4. Is that the mistake that they needed? Spam does connect from Kerrigan. That might be the lifeline for FaZe to push this to a second overtime. It just might be. He's got full info, but they don't know if they could be lower or not. Broky is playing what I call the most annoying op angle in control room here. He has shadow advantage and just a perfect angle, so nobody's home. Jacob's jiggling in the back of sight. And remember, Frozen the X Factor is still Mustang. They've completely given up ramp. That molly is perfectly timed. Only 30 seconds. This is tough. I'm not sure how Red Canids are going to win this round. Frozen might be first point of contact. Here he is. He's in the Mustang, and they're trying to drop the vent, and he gets one. The trade not going to come through. It's just going to be a 1-on-4 for Cowes, but there's already somebody lower. Broky missed the shot, though. 1v4 back against the wall. They're just running at him. Does he have time? I don't know if he does. Frozen! He chases him down the vent and secures a second overtime. What is happening? Frozen's got 33 kills. That feels a little bit like they gave it back. That feels a little bit like Red Canids let off the gas. That feels a little bit like that was a choke. That was a choke. They needed to close that. They needed to close that. Wow. Wow. And all of that just to go to another overtime. They don't even win the game off of that 3 in a row. Here we go. Another overtime begins, and this time it's going to be Kerrigan outside, throws a molly for the early outside smokes. It looks a little silly, but nobody's throwing anything right now. Twist dropping in the vent right away. An early A play for the Red Canids. We do have Drop throwing those smokes, but in the meantime, I think I clicked the wrong button. Somebody's on the roof, right? Somebody's on the roof? Yeah, somebody's on the roof. They're going to throw some outside smokes, and here comes the A hit. Again, Frozen wants to be a part of the action. He's playing in towards Mustang. He gets one, fully blind, gets saved by Jacob. That could be all she wrote. Red Cannon, but Jacob's burning to death in the smoke. Oh, he's blind. 2v2 now. Wait a minute. That's not how it was supposed to go. Drop is in lower. Drop's in lower. He's planting the bomb. History. Just sitting lobby. He dodged that nade. That actually could be the difference in the round. Twist dropping towards Secret. Where is Drop? He's single. This is a really devious angle to be playing. I don't know if Twist would check this. In the meantime, you see how paranoid they are of History. They know he's not down here. They know he's not down here, but he waits long enough. They can't hold him anymore. It's not possible. Guards! In the meantime, he does spot him coming down the vent. That's a free kill. Now Drop in the 1v2. He does find the first one. And now I don't know if there's any time for Twist to do this. He has a molly. Open the door. Jiggle peek back and forth. Twist has to run at him, but I don't think there's time. I think Drop's done enough, and he stole the round with a 3K. Devastation for FaZe Clan. They needed to win that round. 4v2. Hand it over. Sorry, I said guards in the middle of that because I saw somebody post a gigantic dick in the left monitor and in one of the chats. So I said guards. Okay, hold on. Ads are about to start. Let me snooze them. I don't want you guys to get ads during this game. I'm trying my best to maintain everything without getting spoiled. Here we go. Another early round. Frozen's. He wants to smoke. He's feeling himself right now, but he actually does get stuck here, and they did hear him tick. Spam might come through and end his entire round. Okay. Not this time. In the meantime, Kerrigan's searching towards top silo. Doesn't see anything, but now he will spot those outside smokes coming in. And it's actually going to be History to lead the way outside with this T-side op again. We haven't seen a ton of T-side opping from the Red Canids. What just happened there? Shay peeks before the smoke blooms and gets the kill. Now that's when the rest of the guys are going to start walking towards ramp. Frozen's in a pretty good position, but Brokey has already dropped in towards lower. Even if Frozen goes down, Brokey's early rotate. Are they going to expect this? Frozen playing super passive drop. Oh, I think he spotted him. He did. The trade comes in. 4 versus 3. And Brokey is already lower, like I mentioned before. Are they going to expect this? Are they still planning to end lower? They're very spread out right now. Brokey, oh, he knows they could be lower. He can't comfortably play back silo. This is getting interesting. History's trying to walk down. Hold the vent rotate. Twist is getting info outside. The longer this goes, more that they're going to know that this is just going to be a lower end. I say that, but actually, Red Canids think better of it. They decide to end Heaven. And there is nobody to stop this. Brokey's in lower, out of the round. Twist is on a gigantic flank, so there's a chance that he catches History. But after that, then what? Well, nothing, because he doesn't even get one. Brokey has to save the op, staring down the barrel of another 0-3 half. Oh. Oh, so bad. Thank you for the 20 months, or sorry, the 30 months. Oh. I don't even know when Twist died. Or no, not Twist. Jacob died. $17.15. This is a hunt, by the way. For everybody keeping track. On your bingo card, this is a hunt, and here he comes. Brokey, does he hit this shot? He does. Does he hit the second? He does. Oh, well, on a technicality, I'll give him that one. He needs it, I think, actually. We'll give him 19 kills instead of 18. That does count. Okay. Well, shit. Another round for FaZe. Playing on the back foot here. Op for Broccoli. They're not done yet. Kerrigan on an MP9. History still on that T-side op. See if we have an early op duel here. More outside smokes coming in. The fast ones this time. Kerrigan tried to molly those exact ones last time, but it didn't work. Broccoli spots him. Jump spotting outside, but I think this is going to be an early A pick. I don't know if it's an end. I think they're going to try to go set up a pick with this op. Nade tickles Jacob's hair. A little tickle. Nothing crazy. Frozen's inserted into his trophy room, though. Again, he's playing aggressive. Lights out 35 for Frozen, in case you've been keeping track. In the meantime, looks like they're going to throw another set of outside smokes here. Drops, about to throw them. We'll watch it one more time. You guys should be able to throw this without even paying attention at this point. Oh, wait. Oh. He's not throwing them. Instead, flashes off the door angle for Cowas to peek. Now he's going to throw the smokes. I think. Nothing's happening. I promise we're not missing anything. Here it is. One smoke. That's it. Okay, he only had one. Does Shay have... No. Okay. Well, maybe they're going to split A. I think Shay's going to creep up, flash over. He's still alive. This could be an A split or perhaps a fake to go towards ramp. One person's on the roof. They're setting up this A exec. I love this. This is a closer strat. This is a save this strat for the major thing. Shay's going to be coming in towards me. Twist has to get this kill, and he does. Now Frozen's already here, but he doesn't get the kill. He's in a lot of trouble. Twist did find one in the meantime. Brokey found an op kill. History gets that kill. They know ramp is open. 30 seconds left, but I don't fancy their chances in winning the round. Broccoli's already ahead of this. Steps out. That should be a first. Getting towards low right now. There's no way he loses this round. He's just won them. Well, okay. No chance to win this round. Okay. I was, all good. All good. A much needed round for FaZe to keep this one competitive. Wow. That one. Okay. Okay. 35 for Frozen, 28 for Shay. Yeah. Nobody on FaZe is really having a great game except for Frozen, and that's not good. That's why they're struggling so much. This is that thing, the tale as old as time, the FaZe win condition. You know, you'd need somebody to be playing good other than just one star, and that being Frozen. Again, I would like to open up the door if you guys don't want to get spoiled. We're getting to about that time where the game could end any minute. So if you want to look away from chat again, I think that's a good idea. We're either going to map 3 or FaZe is done, and I can't even imagine the idea of map 3 at this point. Here we go. Another round. This time, Red Canids are on CT side. We did get that quick, wow. The quick secret cross from History. I hit every single sound I could have made with my mouse there. With my mouth there. History posted. They have not done this yet. Twist wasn't ready for that. Follow-up doesn't come through. If they can't get this trade, that's an early advantage, and it's going to be hard to end this round. Cowes is in a really good position. Frozen did get a kill on the lurk, though, and the trade comes in. Jacob somehow gets away in towards Mini, but it is just Jacob and Frozen in a 2-on-3 situation. 2 Molotovs, so the bomb should go down without any real issue. But the retake has to be strong. Shay's creeping. Doesn't want to make too much noise. They need to try to keep some sort of advantage over FaZe, because if they're able to eliminate lobby early on here with the sound cue, that would be bad. Second Molly comes in, a nice little lineup that you can use. A lot of people missed that one. Door smoke comes in. We have one flash for Jacob, one flash for Frozen. Can't use that. They're going to have to fight lobby, or they're going to have to fight Mini together. They do. Nade comes in. They're in trouble now. Frozen hits a nice shot, a follow-up as well, and Jacob secures it with another 2v3. Frozen is doing everything and then some. He's 2 away from 40. From 40. Oh, man. Beautiful round, though, from FaZe. I can't... Well, I mean, not really. Beautiful from Frozen. Okay. 17-17. This could be enough. This could be the first time that FaZe take the lead in a long time if they win this round. It would be maybe the first time this map. I don't actually know. But at least the first time since, like, early half. Or a second half. Nothing too crazy going in. Brokey did get a no boost. He's just holding for outside. History's playing Zywoo. That's what this staircase is called that he's on. Zywoo. Really strong angle for Oppers. Looking for anything, but it's silent across the map right now as FaZe. Well, I think they might be feeling a little bit like themselves right now. Early lobby aggression comes in and Frozen's dodged it. Here comes the outside smokes from Mr. Kerrigan. And now Twist is going to try to cross. Break on the smoke. Nobody's home. Doesn't see him. Second set of smokes to make it really hard. Timing shot for the op potentially. No, doesn't want to give that information over. In the meantime, Frozen does go 1 for 1. That's a successful lobby lurk. History. Keeping an eye out for that garage lurk. Nobody's there. Twist steps in front. Doesn't see anyone. This should be a pretty straightforward lower end. Now they could still try to wrap A. Kerrigan is back in towards lobby, and they have not revealed that. A lot of options on the board here. History has this garage angle, though, so it would be difficult. In the meantime, Drop is jump spotting towards the door. When he sees somebody, he will close it and hide on B site. Or he will actually close it and hide on B site. That's exactly what he's going to do. Now, they know that he's jumped up in the rafters, but history is here to back him up. Smoke on control is going to make this round very difficult to end. They might actually be forced to go up the vent. Kerrigan is in mini to try to make this easier. I think that's what they're going to try to do. Lower fake is coming in, and here they come. Shay is in the perfect position. He just needs to get one kill. Bomb dropped. He's got it on him, and now Brokey with a no-scope out of nowhere. But Venom Zera, he's got it all on his back. He finds a kill on the Kerrigan. Only 10 seconds left. The longer that he lives, the more likely drop can come up the vent. And that's another kill, but no, Bomb not down yet. Twist needs to hit the shot, and he does! 1v2 for history. Twist bails him out. But that's not the hard part. The hard part is closing out the round. Brokey opping in towards Hutton. History is in pretty good position. Twist backing up. Now he could get timinged. He might have gotten timinged. History with the... No, I thought he hit it. 18 for FaZe. First map point that they have had. Are we going to a third map? Have they survived? Did Kerrigan say he had one more in him, one more round, or was it one more map? He's not done yet, and this is exactly why. I mean, let's be real. Most of this is frozen. He's about to drop a 40. But that's crazy, dude. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. 2 MP9s for Red Canids, no op. It's looking bleak. It's looking bleak. This is definitely not where you're feeling very comfortable. Shay's going to drop in towards the vent early on, and it looks like Kerrigan's just going to call an early A-pop. I love this call. He's feeling like himself more and more as this game goes on. Venom Zera going to be completely in the open. Here they come. They're coming out the door. Frozen doesn't get the 40th yet. Could not be done. Jacob with 2. I think they've done it. I think they've closed it out. There's no way back into this. Drop is sitting in the flames in heaven. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Now, I will say they do have somebody in the vent, so there is a chance that this could get out of hand, but with no kits, I think we're going to map 3. I think FaZe have done enough to push us to map 3. FaZe is playing super reserved right now. They want to make sure that there's no chance that they lose this. It does reveal Jacob's position, though. I say that. Now it's all on history, and just like that, FaZe have survived the test. FaZe has survived the test. We're going to map 3. All of that for map 3. 40 for Frozen, or I mean technically 39, but we'll call it 40 because he earned it. He earned it. Map 3. Wow. Here we go. Map 3, Inferno, a real classic. FaZe have had some nightmares on this map in the past, but, you know, it's fine. Pistol round started. We do have Molly, Smoke for Mr. Broccoli, and, of course, Kerrigan with that P250 Smoke Flash. Another set of 2 utility. We've seen FaZe do this almost every T-Pistol. Twist goes down to the early Halls aggression. I missed that. My apologies. We got to get back and lock in. Jacob now trying to make good on it, but it's not going to be an easy job. He's going to step out and try to take this fight, and I think he is actually okay here, but it's a B stack for the Red Canids, and this flash is going to do God's work if they decide to come in. History picks up Jacob, and it's not looking very good. Here comes that flash. Drop is in prime position to get 2 or 3 kills. Shay gets 2 actually instead, and you know what, actually, he gets all 3 of them. Your observer has missed every kill this round. My apologies, but it's not easy work. It's not easy work. How are you 2 rounds behind? Well, it's because the GoTV has a 3-minute delay, so please don't spoil. Please don't spoil. We are behind. Guys, we have a special guest for today. For this round, let me see where you're at. We have a special guest. It's been a while since we've had special guest Dad on the stream. Hey, hey, right here.
Yo, what up?
Everybody say hi. I have a question for you. Okay, you're in frame here. You just have to look up there and see where you are. Down, yep, right there. Is that Flom? No, it's not Flom. Everybody say hi.
No, not Flom.
Okay, I have a question for you. FaZe are on a force here. Do you think they're gonna win? This is an elimination match in stage 1 of the major. Are they going home? They've already lost a pistol. They're on Inferno. You know Inferno, right?
I don't know. How's Twist playing today?
How's Twist playing? That's a good question. Chat, how's Twist playing? Not very good, right?
Twist not doing good today?
No, it's just a frozen carry.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Is Brokey picking up like he should be?
No.
All right.
He's been terrible.
All right. They're going to win this round, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Twist is going to start playing a little bit.
Okay. Well, Kerrigan just got spammed.
Brokey's going to pick up where, like, his little here and there kills like he does.
Okay.
That's Brokey.
Well, Frozen's dead.
And,
all right, let's see if Brokey locks in like you said. Here he comes. They're in CT.
Yeah, they need this.
They need it bad, yeah.
Yeah, they need this.
Let's see. Well, they're in trouble. It's a
Yeah,
2v3.
Now
Sorry,
we're in
2v5.
trouble. All right.
Brokey and Twist. These are your two guys right here.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Somebody's gonna come through.
Okay.
Come on, clutch me here, boys.
They're all coming from. You know where that's called? Do you know what that's called?
Huh?
You know that part of the map? What's it called?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know. Come on.
Oh yeah, they're coming up banana.
Yep.
I've seen it. They're about to get spammed down in banana.
Here we go.
I don't think they got the guns for it.
That's tough.
Yeah, they didn't have the guns for it. They had a good lineup though.
5 alive, man. That's tough. That's a tough round for FaZe.
Yeah, I'm probably about Flom's age.
Bomb is 33?
No, I'm definitely not Flom's age. Definitely way older than that. Alright, so...
We're on a full eco now.
Yeah, well, you know, nothing's going on this round.
No, nothing's happening.
I mean, if something does happen, though, that'd be pretty sick for them, but...
Can give me your opinion on the overtime banger that we just got in the second map. FaZe went to 2 overtimes. They came back like 3 times that game. I know you didn't see it, but...
Did they win?
But look at who they're... Yeah, they did. Look at who they're playing. Do you think that this is it? This could be the last time that we see FaZe play ever.
I mean, if they lose to these guys, it might be the last time, right?
Yeah.
There might be a new FaZe rebuild.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't know what they do after this, but... Maybe they can find moves.
Oh, dude, that
Is he in retirement
he
still?
plays Valorant now.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what they need.
Yeah, that is what they need. I mean...
No, we've never seen Austin's dad and Flom in the same room.
That is true. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah. I'm
Maybe.
Batman.
Maybe. You want to go to Flom's LAN in Vegas? It's in January.
Yeah. Maybe. Depending on when it is.
This guy said, do they dare get rid of Kerrigan? I need you to tell it like it is. You know, you're older than Kerrigan. I need you to low bro him and tell him it's time.
Oh, hey. I mean...
Oh, hold on. Wait, time out. I take that back. Jacob just got a deep kill.
Yeah. I mean, they need stuff like that happening here.
Yeah. They have a really good position, actually. This could be a full eco win. They have a really good position. They've suffocated. I'll move the mic down here. They've suffocated them. And actually, if Twist can get a kill... Oh, my God. Oh, no. It's just history. They've done it. They've done it. They've somehow managed to pull it off. A full eco victory.
There we go. That's what they need.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah. It was Jacob, though.
Oh, Jacob.
Yeah, the new guy.
Now it's time to climb Jacob's ladder and get up there.
Ah,
Let's
thank you, Easy. I appreciate it. What's Dad's premier elo? That's a good question. What's your premier elo?
go. 0?
Yeah, he doesn't play. I thought he would just say a number, but he didn't.
That is a number.
It is a number that, yeah.
0.
Minus
Probably
Kerrigan.
negative 10, actually, if I had. I have played just really poorly.
There's a clip of my dad playing on my stream. There's a couple of them, actually. Well, that's a 2-1 game. You know, Inferno looks a little different from the last time you saw it. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, but that's a big round right there.
It is a big round. It's a full eco round, and their money is crazy.
Now, as long as they don't come out and get wrecked here.
And it could happen. I mean,
You know how it goes.
History's got an op. You know, it could happen. This guy's name is History, by the way.
History?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a cool name? Do you think that's a cool name? Or do
I
you
don't
think...
know much about history, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, this guy's name is Shea Jesus. This is a Brazilian team. So
We're hoping once he grows up, his beard will look.
we're hoping it's the right answer. Yeah. All right, well, I want you to watch this next gun round, and then after this, I'll take over the show again. Because I know people want to hear me yap about all the stuff going on.
Yeah. Go.
So you got one gun round. We're looking for Twist, right? That's what you're looking for? You want Twist to pop off?
Yeah, Twist has to pop off, or Base doesn't win.
Yes, I agree. I actually agree. That is true.
Just the way it works.
Yes. Okay, so Twist is here. He's gonna take this fight any second now. He's looking. Nobody's home. FaZe are taking bracket control. Do they come back and go B now? Most likely. Leaving Twist alone here just to put a little more pressure. Maybe he re-smokes something. In the end, it's just gonna be Jacob going for a lurk. Here comes that re-smoke from Twist. He just smoked Arch again.
Here we go.
I think they're going B. Maybe. I don't really know what they're doing. I know they're going B, but I'm not sure what Twist and Jacob are doing. Are they going to try to go Arch? Well, there went Jacob. Yeah, so Twist is lurking arch. He could be the one that makes a difference, just like you know, we need it. You need it. Here comes the B exec coming in. It could buy timing for Twist, but we'll check back in on that in a little bit. The boost is good for Cowes. Frozen does come through the CT smoke, though. It's a little bit odd because Twist is alone, but the round is decided on B. Twist is a non-factor in this round. He gets a kill.
But they didn't know Twist was there.
But, I mean, now it doesn't matter because he's the only one left and there's no time. And so, yeah.
That's too bad.
Well, now he's saving. That's the round. It's over.
Yeah, I know, but
it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, that's a whole different round, but he gets killed down there.
Yep.
Big too far out.
Yep, that's true.
That smoke down there.
Yeah, he's new. It's his first tier 1 team ever, and it's not going well.
Yeah. He peeked a little too far out.
He got hit by history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Stop overcooking. All right, I'm gonna take control here, and we're gonna lock back in. We're gonna do the analytical stuff. Are you gonna be heading out?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thanksgiving stream.
Shout out to my boy that I seen in Nashville yesterday, Steven Wilson Jr. If anybody knows Steven Wilson Jr.
Maybe. My dad's a big country music fan.
Yeah, we just came back from Nashville yesterday.
Hmm.
Saw him at the Ryman. So. Holla.
Yeah? I don't know if I'll ever make it there. Hold on, big
work.
kill. Oh, wow. That was a crazy shot from Twist. Hold on, re-aggression towards top B here. Is Kerrigan going to get caught? He doesn't. Oh, but wait. Do they expect Shay here? That's the question I ask you right now. Are they going to go too fast and throw away another advantage? They threw a lot of these away on Nuke. Will they do it here? 2-on-4. Silence on the map right now. History is just searching. Not giving him anything. The longer the time goes on, the more likely it is that they're walking arch. But that's not happening. FaZe is still spread out with 50 seconds. Regroup looks like it's coming in towards B. And I don't think Red Canids is going to be there. So it should just be a save. Should be a free round for FaZe unless an overcook happens. But I don't think it's coming. I think we're good. I think they're completely safe. Yep, nobody's on this side of the map. It's a save. There you go. 3-2. Now here's the question. I ask you guys one more time. Do Red Canids... Do FaZe go save? Or not save. Go hunt. Do they go hunt this round? Sorry. I'm all thrown off. I open up for you guys. What do they do? What should they do is the real question. No hunt. Correct. I could write a book on CS if everybody pays attention to everything I say forever and write it down. We can make it a book. Am I older than your dad? I'm 47. Huh. I think that's a tie. That's a tie game. How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
47.
That's what I thought. This guy said he's 47.
Okay.
This guy on YouTube chat.
Brokey.
Who said that? Oh, my dad is a Brokey fan.
No, not really.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have another brawl here on Inferno. Might get exciting again. I might start screaming.
Yeah, that could be an interesting game.
It could be.
This might go to overtime.
It could.
It's setting up that way.
It is. Does your dad know how to smoke mid? Do you know how to smoke mid?
Smoke mid?
Yeah.
I mean, I could watch one of Austin's videos.
There you go. That's the right answer. We have another gun round coming in here. This is a pretty important one for both teams. Money to be established for FaZe if they win this one. And honestly, this is Red Canids losing the lead here if they do go down. Nice setup in halls here for Venom Zero in history. I don't think Jacob wants anything to do with that, though. He's just jiggling outside. In the meantime, Twist going to throw a little bit of pressure towards mid at some point. He hasn't done it yet. Jumping up into halls. Pretty much nothing going on in the round at the moment. Some utility exchanged in towards Banana. And actually, I say that, but Twist does go down in halls. I've missed this entire fight. Jacob got legged. And now, here's the fight. This is the fight that decides the round here. Well, I say that, but they're running away. Ooh. They are regrouping to A. That is true. And my dad knows how to read the map. He's better than some of you guys at reading the map.
Well, they don't know what's going on at B. They know it's
Exactly. Here comes History, hits another shot. FaZe are in trouble. Nade on the app smoke. History is somehow still alive. They need to kill him though. The spam's not gonna work though. Jacob?
Oh, they didn't get him fast enough.
Are they saving? No way they saved. They have. No! 3v2! I hate this, man. Inferno is so boring for this exact reason. 3v3 are saving again. I mean, I understand it's the major. This is an elimination match. You know, teams play their whole career for the major. I can't be upset at them for holding on.
If they get History faster, they could have caught him up there too.
That's true, they could have, but you know, they ended up winning the round regardless, so it's fine.
Yeah, but you know.
Thanks to this guy. What do you think the underlying problem on FaZe is? Well, I'm not going to name any names, but I will say that...
we choose not to speculate.
There you go. Oh, Jacob went down at the end there. It shouldn't matter, but, you know. You're very cool, Dad, Austin. Yeah, he's alright. You going to the Cologne Major next year? I am 100% going to the Cologne Major next year. You going to the Cologne Major next year? It's in Germany.
Bro, like, I have a job.
Okay.
That I have to go to.
Sorry. You're not. No, that's you can't say that word on Twitch.
No.
No.
Job?
Yeah, they don't like that. No, they're gonna scare the chat. Yeah. That's like a.
Work?
It's, you don't. Yeah. Don't. You don't say that either. That's even worse. I'm just kidding, of course, but it's been a meme. This Jacob.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm a Gary.
You're a Gary.
You'll see.
What is that?
It's gonna be a meme.
You think so?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What is this devious head stack happening right now at lane? That's crazy work. God forbid anyone on FaZe comes this way. I don't know if they're going to have a good time. On the other side of the map, we have a nice little coffin set up here for drop. Just going to take the flames. No need to die for that. FaZe is playing pretty solid here. Jacob and Lurkin in halls.
Can we just line up? Kill them all?
Maybe. This is an interesting molly. It's actually mistimed completely. Kerrigan's ahead of this. He does go down, but the trades are good. Twist with this, the kill to secure the round. If Jacob goes down here, shouldn't change the result of the round, but an AK to be saved for red Canids. So yeah, there you go. That's another round added to the tally.
Alright.
FaZe in the lead.
Eking them out.
Eking them?
Eking them out. Like nothing going on good here.
Yeah. Here's a question. What's your dad's favorite knife? What's your favorite knife?
Oh, probably Karambit.
Ah, yeah, it's true. You know, actually, oh wait, I can't say that. I'm not allowed to have ads on the major stream. I was gonna mention, you know what, but I can't. Yeah.
Kitchen.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to get spicy. Another gun round here. This is the slowest game of Inferno I've ever watched, but
Yeah, there's a lot of saving.
it's Inferno. You know, my dad watches about one game a year, and even he has called out that Inferno is a map you save out a lot on. Valve Dev that watches my stream. And we do something about this. This is just it's boring. Potentially the most important round of this entire series. Who takes the lead in the early game? Does FaZe break away here, or is Red Canids gonna tie it back up? We have somebody. Shay's down mid. Shay's down mid at the same time. We have some aggression in towards top. Banana. He does get the kill in towards mid. I can't even keep track of what's going on. Somehow Shay gets a kill at bottom banana and makes it away towards top mid. I don't know how that happened, and it's a 4v3 for Red Canids. In the meantime, it looks like the boys on FaZe are walking back up towards mid because they have a good timing. Kerrigan's leading the way, walking through their own smoke. Will Red Canids expect this? It is history. He's holding for it, but does he actually expect them to be there? That's it. I guess. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Hits one shot. He's gonna get traded by Kerrigan, but all that, it's still a 2-on-2 situation.
They can't save this time.
No, this is you have to go for this one. 2v2, you have to go for. They have a kit, one flash, and a molly. A chance. Jacob and Kerrigan. You know, I would say probably the two weakest fraggers on FaZe. I don't think that that's a problematic thing to say. I feel like you should be winning this one. You should just be winning this one. Let's see if Jacob has anything to say about it. He could pop off. He's a good player. Molly towards pit. He gets the kill. Doesn't get the transfer. Now dropping away, saving. This is another one of the... Like, this is just so boring. He got to go for that, man.
Yeah, you're already there.
You're already there, man.
Why are you... Not even saving the op.
Yeah, we can't. It's on A.
I know, but...
AK's fine.
I mean, saving an op, yeah, but...
See,
I mean... Good game. Going into a semi-equal round. You gotta go there.
yeah, it's not really. I mean, you're almost right. They do have enough money to buy because they've been saving so much, though.
Right. But
That's why they're saving, and they get another chance, and it doesn't hurt as bad when you lose a round, but it's just, you know, it doesn't make for a good watching experience.
well, like, you've already been saving, but you got a good chance there.
Yeah. Fast banana control. Coming in here, I think we have some late flashes. I don't know how. Oh, drop is boosted. I can't believe I missed that. My bad. Drop was boosted, gets the kill onto Broccoli, and now it is evened up. Kerrigan gets tickled by that nade, and they're going to be accelerating towards A, but that's actually a mistake because Venom Zera is under Balk. He's got 3, and it's just Kerrigan to deny the kill. He does eventually get it, but I think it's too little too late now as it's just going to be history to step out. I actually missed the shot, giving Kerrigan a chance here if he could get that kill, but no. Not today, and it's going to be 4 for Red Canids.
Winning.
They could be. Could be. You know, all this saving is really good when you win rounds because you just continue to build money.
Yeah. Even. I mean, I guess this map's good for teams that don't like fights.
Yeah.
Or that aren't good at winning the fight.
It's a good map. It's a utility-based map. It's the most team-centric map that exists. You know, good team play is rewarded more than individuals. That's a good question. Which one of you has the ability to consume more Big Macs per hour? I'm going to be honest with you. It's not me. I can't do it. I'm a slow eater. Fast mid control for FaZe. It's just a set strat. And Shay is actually in the smoke. Oh, this is not good. I think they're kissing. in the smoke. The smoke fades. It's going to be nothing but gunfire. He somehow slipped the net on all of them. He's going to drop the bomb on Brokey. He knows he's come through. Wait, this is actually really bad for FaZe. But no, Brokey checks it. And that's a round for FaZe. That could have been a disaster if he dropped it in the back. Dropped the bomb in the back, but it didn't happen. And guess what happens next? You know what happens next at this point. Yeah, I mean, now they have all the... Well, actually, yeah, they are hunting this time. I don't know if this is a book hunt. I think this is it's a double down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been making that joke a couple times.
They're just waiting to see if it comes out.
Yeah, they are hunting. They are hunting. There's a good nade on the coffin. I think they're getting these kills. Yep, they got one.
All right.
Let's see. 1 kill. Dead.
They're not saving.
They're not saving, but you know that's the thing. If they did, they would have been able to buy it. Now I'm not so sure. Now I'm not so sure.
FaZe hater watcher.
FaZe hate watcher. That's yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm a hate watcher, but I'm definitely not a FaZe fan anymore. I mean, it's hard to not be a Kerrigan fan, but you know, it's not my team anymore. No rain. I'm not here for it. Fast banana control for FaZe. They could walk into this op for history. It's the first time he started B, and that is a tough first death for Frozen. Tough entry to go the way of Red Canids. You know what? They're actually just going back. They're completely going back towards B. I guess they want the smoke. They're expecting history to rotate that up, and they would be correct. Cowas has to be very careful to not give up this kill. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. He almost got caught on the spit. Yeah, he's dead. Well, you know, it's fine. Guess what happens next with this op?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they got to kill. They got to save. I mean, they're hoping.
It's a full B exec coming in. it's a save. It's just a save. There's nothing you can do. I mean, he might entertain going to play exits. You know, stop.
Kind of hope to catch somebody out.
Yes, because if he gets a kill, it's not even about winning the round anymore. It's like he gets a kill, gives an AK to one of his teammates to save. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you've watched the most boring game of Inferno that has ever been played. You know, you're kind of like half out of shot if you.
I know.
A little bit. Yeah, I know.
Can't.
Crouching is tough. I know. Yeah.
Plus, I'm too fat to crouch down.
Obviously. We've almost watched the whole half. Only one more round for the half. And the only good thing that comes with that is that they can't save on the last round. So we might get one entertaining round. We might get one.
Bye.
And what would you call if you were Kerrigan right now? If you're Kerrigan and you have to make a call. I want this one. What would you call right now?
Well, I mean, they pretty much sent their op down to A every round, so obviously I want to stay away from that.
Okay.
So I guess it's B.
Yeah.
And get B.
And how are you gonna go B? You know, fast or slow?
Oh, you gotta go fast through banana.
Okay.
Get there.
Okay.
Get there. Hold it down.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if you and Kerrigan.
That's not what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what's gonna happen. He's gonna call, like, they're gonna split. They're gonna go see what they can see, and then it's gonna be wherever the op isn't. They're gonna go the other way. So they should just go fast B and go with it because the op's been an A every round.
Except for last round.
All right, I didn't see that.
No, he killed Frozen. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I missed that. But yeah.
Okay. So you called the B rush. Let's see if Kerrigan agrees with you. Looks like we have the fast banana smoke coming in, and actually, believe it or not, it does look like they're going for fast banana control here. This could turn into a B rush if the picks go the way of FaZe. Fast boost here. This is the pro version of a B rush. They're not ending on the site per se, but it might as well be a rush. Frozen gets the opening, and you know, like, Cowes is all alone here. They might just walk on him. They might walk on him. There was no op here, just like my dad said. He was right. There's no op. Cowes is all alone.
I gotta go faster than that, though.
Yeah, they would have won the round, but they don't know that, of course, because, you know, we could see everything. There's a guy behind you. Yeah, it's my dad. He's watching with us right now. Yeah. Jump scare.
They waited too long.
They did wait too long, because now look at what is happening. Shay is rotating over.
Yeah.
They did wait too long, and
Waited too long. They had banana control and then kind of just gave it up.
Yeah, they did. But you know, they don't give it up, but
I mean, they're not gonna get on B site now. They waited too long.
yeah,
You have to know the ops there now.
yeah. But now look what they're doing. They
I mean, you gotta. Well, obviously they gotta cycle back down there now, but
yeah, but is that what they're doing? I mean, they're spread out so much. I don't even know what they're doing, and I've been playing the game for years. I don't even know what's going on here.
I don't know.
Okay, I guess they're ending A. They're faking B. They're faking B to try to pull somebody out of position, but they hear him. It's history in the back of the site here. He has it all to play for. If he just hits a couple of shots, this could be the round. Oh my God, Jacob jumped out of halls and absolutely assassinated his teammate, but history's still alive. Dooley's in hand. He gets a kill. 1v1. Brokey has just enough time to plant, and Cowes is on the other side of the map. Wow, history. That was crazy 3K.
Yeah, he almost won that round by himself.
It would have been cool, but now it's a 1v1. He has to wait and watch. And Broccoli is sitting in towards apartments here. It's a pretty strong position for him to be in. It's hard. Cowes has to play for it all, and he's picked wrong. He's looking towards Arch, but that's not where Brokey's at. Yeah, Brokey really can't lose this one. Like, it would be hard. He'd have to try to lose this one at this point. For 5 seconds on the bomb, he literally can't lose it. It's impossible. Here it is. Didn't even shoot. He doesn't have to. It's over. He can't win. He can't win. No time. 8-4 on the half. Not too bad for FaZe. It could have been way worse. I told you what was going to happen. When we were watching Nuke, I said, if Red Canids don't win this map, FaZe is going to power up and just beat him down on Inferno. Like, that's exactly what's going to happen. And, well, look at that. Yeah, well, you know.
Alright.
You done? Tapping out?
Yeah, I gotta go get a haircut.
It was the last haircut ever.
I know, I keep saying it.
Yeah,
I keep getting them.
yeah, I know. All right. Everybody say bye to my dad. He watched the first half with us. He might come back before the major's over. We'll see what happens. Everybody say bye.
Austin.
What? They're here. They're typing. They're slow.
Yeah.
Fat Forest. That's a good one. That's actually a good one. You do kind of look like Forest. I'll give him that. You can't have it yet, no. Okay. All right. Dad cameo over. We're back locked into the game. Second pistol round for FaZe. We do have the dualies dropped over to Brokey. They do believe that's all I got, so don't take my monster, please. Brokey is got the dualies. It's fine, either one. Frozen solo towards B. Okay. I'm gonna relock in. We're talking about the game again. I tried my best. That was a fun section. I always like having my dad on. Here we go. B hit, Frozen to receive. He is all alone. B exec coming in, but in the meantime, look at what's happened. They have walked down mid. They're on a fast flank. This is really looking good for FaZe. Molly in towards oranges. Frozen just has to spam. He's not even going to peek. Here comes the spam through the smoke. Nothing connects, but the flank is already in. Brokey let the dualies bark, but oh no. Kills come back the way of Red Canids. Only for a second, though. Twist has shut him down, and it's just on Cowes. 1 versus 3. And I think they know where he's at. Pistol secured for FaZe. I think that this is it. I think they've done it. I think they've done it. I think they've somehow managed to pull this back and be in a winning position. Honestly, didn't see that coming. I really didn't. It's just hard to imagine FaZe 1 round away from being out of the major many times last map, and Kerrigan saved them, and now we're here on Inferno. But you know, have you ever seen a game like this? FaZe has 9 like Frozen has 9 kills as the top. 9 kills as the top. Like, they're just saving every round. Like, that's insane. Last game, Frozen had 20 kills at this point in the game, and it's like, I'm so annoyed, bro. They're just saving. Like, I wouldn't watch this either. This map is so bad. Mr. Real, thank you for the 7 months. Baki, please save us. That's what he says. I mean, he's having a rough one, isn't he? He had a 2-kill half there. Now, I know I was just picking on Frozen for having 9 as a top frag, but there was no kills to go around, so I'll give Brokey the pass because, you know. You don't like Inferno? No, bro. We need to be saved. This map needs to be out of the map pool after this major. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the game, and we do have just an eco. Nothing too crazy happening. It should be Brokey to get another kill here. He's already got 2 in the round. Drop. I don't think you're going to kill Brokey. I mean, it's possible. I think Brokey knows better than to go fight this, though. He's low. Yeah, I think this is pretty close to 1 Glockable. It's not actually, but it's close. There it is. Nothing to be done about this. Should be a pretty straightforward round for FaZe. 10-4. Is it over, guys? You think it's over? I think it's over. There it is. He got another kill. It wasn't 1 Glockable. I said it was close. 1 HP on Brokey at the end there. Now, obviously this goes without saying, but a must-win round for a must-win round for Red Canids, and 3 MP9s for FaZe. A bonus round, as they call it in the industry. I like to use the industry terms, you know. This makes me sound a little bit fancy. But yeah, bonus round for FaZe. Let's see if they call for anything crazy. Looks like we have some fast, potentially. No, a very standard round, all things considered. Have a nice flash. Just throwing some early nades, trying to get some nade damage. Early smoke mid from Brokey. Interesting round. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Comes a molly to deny the retake banana. Nobody's here, but Cowes down to 22. That nade could kill him. Slightly misses the mark. He did a good job at dodging it. Now Brokey Gonna break this arch smoke at any time here, get a lot of information. He does just have the MP. Never mind, he's actually just gonna nade. I like that way more because the MP9 is not a very good gun for this fight. Just denying, being a menace. The molly gonna land at the feet of Shay any second here. There it is, but Shay's in front of it. A little tick on the molly means Brokey could be in trouble. Has to get into this arch smoke, but Twist comes to try to help him, and he does get one. But now that might change the direction of where Red Canids want to go. They should just go towards lane, but Jacob's got an MP9, and he's got 3 low Ts on the other side of this here. Oh, never mind. He gets absolutely deleted, and Brokey has it all to do. Kerrigan's here as backup if it does come down to it. For one for Brokey, a second, potentially no. Can't make it happen, and just like that, it's Frozen saving 10-5. 2 players are 1 HP in that round, and somehow both of them live against MP9s. That is actually insane. Is this the beginning? Oh, man. This could be the beginning of, you know, I don't want to curse him, but that was a unfortunate round to lose. Frozen saving, that was a good. They could buy next round regardless. Brokey should get an op. That was the easy round for Red Canids to win. The easy round for them to win, and it was close. So maybe when FaZe are fully equipped, they can close it out. Open the floor. Exits. It's like a exits. And the answer, by the way, is that one is maybe. Red Canids money is bad. FaZe can buy regardless if Frozen lives or not. He should live, but exits I think are worth it there. If he gets them, he can, you know, I would have said maybe. You know, exits is valuable. If they would have walked into him, he would have been happy, but that's really player's choice in my opinion. Bottom banana smoke for Mr. Twist, and it's just going to be some standard stuff towards B. I don't see anything that's really catching me except for maybe a boost for Mr. Broccoli. He's gone up and missed the shot. Of course, that's an impossible shot to hit unless you're just getting a little bit lucky sometimes. There's no way to consistently hit that one. You got to be fast. Banana control for Red Canids, and a lot of nade damage done to Cowes. He's really not having a great time over there, and there it is. He gets finished off. He actually took a lot of damage from Che. Early man advantage from don't you type to me, you fucking idiot. Hold on. I don't have do not disturb on. Accidental leakage. We've switched sides. We're now over here. Banana control coming in. Spam for Shay is actually good. Brokey's in some, or sorry, Kerrigan's in some trouble. That flash is even better. It's just Brokey. He has to get away. They're going to run him down, but what's happening on the other side of the map? Twist is getting a timing. He does find Venom Zero. Brokey has to do it all. He's alone. Molly at his feet rotates so far away. There's not much he can really get done here. He has to hit a no scope, and he does find one somehow by some miracle. Plot armor in his favor. History 1 on 2. He does know that it's very likely they're coming banana. 2 bullets in the op. He is no room for error scoping. They know he's stuck there making noise. Molly at his feet, but he does have a smoke for that, so it's still a chance. Coming around the corner spots Jacob. A kill is in. Twist is not low. Glock versus M4 in the smoke. There is nothing for him to do except for just hope, and it's not gonna be enough. Hope doesn't win games. You have to hit the shot, and Twist bails him out with a 2K. Okay, back to this side. Good round from Broccoli. That it's getting the no scope and living worth its weight in gold. Needed it. Needed it. This is tough, but Red Canids are gonna edge this last time out and then have to decide a buy here. There it is. And we do have the buy coming in, though, a Mac 10 for Venom Zera. He's got the best one, so maybe some fast banana control. They've had success doing it already. Brokey. No util on this op, so maybe he will go for a pick. He has a good spawn for apps, or if he wants to go for the reverse lane pick, that's also nice. He's actually going to be solo, well, not solo, duo B. Duo, no, he is solo A. He is solo A. We have full banana control coming in for FaZe. It's going to be a second timing. Kerrigan's here. Oh. That's a CSGO strat. That's old. That was before you could drop nades. You just come, you have 4 people there to throw their nades, and then they leave and go play A. That's what you used to do back when you couldn't drop nades. But you know what? It's all the same. Honestly, it's all the same. Brokey, not tested. Banana control given from Red Canids. So they're going to retake it here. And actually, they might retake it without throwing any nades. I think they could. No, they... 50-50. Brokey still posted on Boiler right now. If he hits this first shot, it should really set FaZe up to win this game. And I'd say it's not a must-hit shot because he can fall back, but it would be the easiest one he's going to get all around. Unless he gets flashed off, stepping out underneath the balcony, he gets away, and somehow Twist is slotted in towards this arch position. I don't think that they saw him come here, so he should have a free kill. Brokey gets one, and it serves as a perfect distraction. Cowes turns around, but is it in time? I don't know. He's got to get this kill onto Kerrigan. He can't do it, and Brokey gets a third. FaZe might have survived this test. They have survived this test, I would say. They've made it this far. This could be all she wrote. I'm really happy that we didn't see Kerrigan go down to Red Canids. I'm really happy that that wasn't the timeline that we lived in. That would have been really sad. I was setting it up, but, you know, I didn't want it to happen. They pulled it back. Hall's play coming in for Red Canids. Now it's flipped. Fast A. Brokey all alone. It's not quite done yet. He has to do some good shooting. First one comes in. The no-scope could be good at Brokey. Still not done yet. You know somebody's on default. The flick does not connect. And Shay does finally put an end to his reign of terror, but all of that is just to lead us to a 2-on-2 bomb yet to be planted. Shay goes surging towards Bracket here, but Kerrigan's waiting. If Kerrigan gets this kill, that could be it. But no, the nade will equalize things. 1v1 Frozen versus Shay. Both top fraggers for both teams here. But if Frozen wins, that's the end of the game. Shay, in the back of side, eventually going to have to tap this bomb, and he knows it. Tech 9 out. Doesn't feel comfortable with the op. He's going to just be patient. There's the tap, but Frozen's already here. I dare say this could be it. Shay does not expect that, and that is game. FaZe have survived the test, despite all odds, and I really do mean all odds. They lived to fight one more day. It was all for a chance to play tomorrow.